soldier won't surrender faith. The psychic father never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard. Love is the answer.
I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside.
I can't sit here quiet.
You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Sleeping and the shadows could be making history. Through the fire, on the water, used to be a slave, but now you are a conqueror.
They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. Up, 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 up. We're rising up, 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 up. Rising up, 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 up. We're rising up, 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 up. Rising up, 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 up. We're rising up, 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 up. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance. You can't resist us. This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Voltage. Back again, y'all. It's another day. Another one of these good old shows here from Monday Night Voltage. Welcome in to our ace reporter, Leia, to one of our security team members, Ace, to Kaz, and to everybody who is lurking in the background. I think David I saw as well. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope y'all having a good day. What was that Jacob and Esdeath were talking about? I did catch that. Also opening. How you doing, man? I saw that the camera crew picked that up at the start of the day, just a little bit ago. Apparently, Esdeath and Jacob had a little chat about the whole situation surrounding Dusk and the whole situation surrounding the fact that Jacob, our Rumble winner, has a chance, and obviously the Rumble win, for the shot at the Ringmaster at the biggest show of the GWE. So, that's exactly what happened there. And yes, you do see that down there, Ezra. Thank you to Polka, because I got it to work. We have chat, we have freaking text on the screen. Y'all can see your messages on the screen now. Finally. I didn't know how long it's going to take to work, but I finally got it to work. Welcome in. Ezra, how you doing? Hippo, how you doing? Still recovering, almost back to full. My ribs still are sore, says David. I mean, no duh, you got crushed by Mr. 06. Let's turn that 2K audio on, shall we? We got a show for y'all. Doing good, just popping in for a bit. Good to hear it. Good to hear. We got a show for y'all today. We got some fun action. Obviously, we got Modest in the second labor of Akihiko Sanada. He beat you, Narukami, last week. Who steps up this time around for Akihiko? Obviously, we got a bunch of other matches on the card. We'll see the DDLC crew take on the Control crew of Erza and Susie. We'll see another part of that DDLC crew, Yuri, take on another member of Control, this one being Dusk. And we're keeping watch. We are keeping watch in security and in the backstage area, because if Makima shows up at all, she is fired, or whatever I can do to make sure she is not on the show, or whatever the GM can do to make sure that she will never show up on this show ever again. Chilling and ready to observe. Good to see you, Moon. How you doing? Ace, been trying to figure out how I can improve as both a security member and hero. Might have to talk to the classmates. Don't exactly get along with Deku. Well, I mean, some of those classmates, they'll be in action in our main event tonight. One of them being Shoto Todoroki. He will be in the main event tonight, taking on Lelouch, the companion of the Obsidian Order. Jacob, welcome in. You just missed the thing that I did. You just missed the Esdeath and you conversation. I started the stream off with that. Anyways, enough yapping. Enough of them yaps. The yapping nonsense that I do sometimes. 2K Audio provides Sonic iPad. Yes. So, let's kick off this show. And to do that, as we normally do, it is the Septiplier and MatPat Open Challenge matchup. 3v3 tag team elimination matchup. They are currently 1-1, defeating the Death Triangle 2 weeks ago, and then losing to the Bullet Club leaders last week. Doing well so far. We had an established AEW trio, and we had 3 former leaders of the BC take the challenge. Who is it going to be this time around? Septiplier and MatPat are sure up to that challenge. They will... Well, we'll see what happens. What happens if they get injured? Let's hope they don't. Currently, nothing's happened. Currently, there's been no problems with that. Let's just hope they don't. Chaos, our Ironheart champion, in here as well, saying that for Ace to stay vigilant. Remember, you won't catch everything, and anyone you have with you is there to help. Don't be a lone hero. Agreed on all of that. So, how about we go ahead and get ourselves into the show. It is 3-on-3 tag team elimination matchup. Septiplier and MatPat versus who? Who's it gonna be? Let's find out as we turn up the full page. Where the frick is the thing? There you are. I was like, where is the thing? There is the thing. Perfect. Here we go. Who is it gonna be? Well, I mean, we aren't gonna know who it's gonna be just yet, because these 3 gotta make their own little entrances first. And coming out first is the theorist himself, Mr. Matthew. Back out here again. Having some success as of late, MatPat is joining up with Jack and Mark, making his debut at Full Throttle in 6-man tag team action with Septiplier against the Dice team of Joker, Akechi, and Kokichi with a clean sweep for them. They clean swept on 2 tag team elimination matches, were clean swept last week by the Bullet Club leaders. So I will be honest, it did not feel like a clean sweep against AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Kenny Omega. But of course, with MatPat comes Septiplier. It's Jack. It's Mark. Here once again. These two, some of the most impressive superstars I have seen. In particular, we saw that from Jack last week because, oh my goodness, that man would not stay down. Every single shot that AJ Styles, that Finn Balor, and that Kenny Omega hit him with, he just kept kicking out until he could not kick out anymore. Are we going to see a little bit more of that tonight from Jack in this next open challenge? Septiplier and MatPat, can they remain vigilant here to stay within their winning record? Let's find out who they are going to have to take on in this week's Open Challenge.
Here comes the money.
What?
Here we go. Money talk.
I don't... What? What? Huh? Huh? What is the what? The what? Okay, well, I recognize two of the three. That's Iron Man in the middle. That is Seto Kaiba, I think. Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Over there, but who's the other guy? Iron Man and Kaiba, yeah. Iron Man and Seto Kaiba. But who the heck is the other guy? No way. Modest and Splendid, both silent. Yeah, who's this dude? And why does he look like Splendid and Modest? Why does he look like Splendid? Fanciful. Okay, apparently the name is fanciful. I mean, it fit with the rest, I guess. I mean, immediate tag into Iron Man. Roll up, quickly kicks out. Does MatPat. Iron Man. The Millionaires? This? Huh? He exists. It's fanciful. It's a Splendid line member. I think Modest and Splendid know the third. Yeah, I think they do. I would assume. Can I get confirmation from one of you guys? This fanciful, whoever that guy is, as MatPat taking it to Iron Man with a couple kicks to the helmet and a DDT from Iron Man right to him. Who let him in the building? What do you mean he let him? What do you mean? Is that that's the rich brother of those two. Also, hey GM Hippo, how you doing, man? Apparently I heard that you referenced me on or somebody referenced me. You talked to somebody about a couple one of my tag teams or one of the GM's tag teams or something like that. I don't remember. Well, only one of them. Oh, I see. The theme is 3 billionaires responsible for different things. I would assume so. Iron Man, a billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, whatever in the world his nickname is. It's the rich brother of those two, apparently, is fanciful. So, yeah, I guess if he is a rich one, then yeah, it fits with the theme. Oh yeah, Shadow and Sonic teamed up against Septiplier. Oh! Well, that's rather fun. As the tag is made too fanciful, dropping the arm on the Jack. I don't know what this fanciful is capable of. I know Iron Man. I know him. How are they teaming? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this fanciful guy, Septiplier won. Very nice. Good for them. Good for them. But it was a banger. Hey. From what I know about Speed Force and from what I know about these guys, I would not be surprised. Tag made right back to Iron Man. Dropping the armored hands onto the arm of Jack. Flipped right out of that back suplex attempt and hits that uppercut. Spinning style. I know what Iron Man's capable of. He's got that little bit of a technical game, a little bit of a high flying game. I'm not too sure what Seto Kaiba brings besides just being, you know, a billionaire. And then I don't know a single thing about this fanciful guy. At all. But right now, Iron Man's starting to piece up Jack here with a little combination, landing that meteor at the end. And Fanciful wanted the tag, and Iron Man said, nah, actually, I'm just going to fly out and hit a body splash on to Jack. On the outside. And that, the millionaires seem to have the idea of Jack is a troublesome one. Let's get him out of here fast. But maybe you don't want to do that up against a guy like Jacksepticeye, because that is a Septiceye punch directly to the dome of Iron Man. I'm assuming with Kaiba, he brings strategy. He is a top-ranked duelist. Yeah, I would think so, I guess. You'd think so, considering what Kaiba's profession is. Cover on Iron Man by Jack off that knee to the gut. By Iron Man. Why are they cooking? I don't know. But right now, Iron Man... Hey! That was the most unique reversal I've ever seen. Said caught him and then started raking at the eyes of Jack as he has a drop kick to the back and stuns him and makes the tag back into this fanciful. Apparently a relative of Splendid and Modest, and considering the response from at least one of them, though that response is from Splendid. Apparently they don't like him. So that's interesting. Kaiba's a duelist like TCG. Not exactly a TCG duelist. I don't exactly know what the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist stuff is all about. But the tag is made into mark. I do know that they're going viral on Fanciful. Builds up that finisher quickly into the cover on Fanciful, and it brings Iron Man in to break it up. Modest apparently not a fan of Fanciful either. Strategy, another one with tech expertise besides Iron Man, and yeah, trading card game Duel Monsters. Yes, that would make sense as Fanciful. Oh! Dropping the knee. Dropping the face of Mark onto his knee, and that brings Jack in. The fact they both didn't like him, yeah, that is a... Nobody in our family liked it. There's more besides the three of you. Tag made, though, into Kaiba. What did I sign up here? And oh, that was a tag finisher. An assisted twist-like maneuver brings MatPat in to break it up. It says something that's the thing Modest and Splendid agree on. Yeah, that would be something. You'd be surprised. Oh. You know, I'm not going to worry about it. There are many of us. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm really not going to worry about it. As Kaiba now being brought into the match for the first time, sending Mark into the corner, putting him up on top here. Seto Kaiba, a master duelist, trading card game Duel Monsters. Going up top here, a little avalanche butterfly suplex to Mark. And Mark said, nah, actually, I'm just going to get right back up. That's just Mark for you. And the tag made into MatPat. The retired YouTuber against the master duelist in Seto Kaiba. But a counter by MatPat. Elbow to the gut, flying in. A disaster kick from the springboard position off them ropes. Up. And, knee right to the face, and makes the tag into Jack. Making sure now that everybody can get back in for the team of the YouTubers as Jack sending Kaiba into the corner. Countered with that elbow up. And Kaiba send him up here and goes for a pedigree. Pedigree from Seto Kaiba. And it brings Mark in again to break it up. Has a finisher set up. We saw them hit that tag team finisher a second ago. Could be looking to do it again. Big chop and the tag's made to Fanciful. I think they're going for it again. That assisted twist. And Fanciful directly into the cover off that twist. And it brings MatPat in, who went after Kaiba, and Jack did not even burn resiliency. Though I'm not surprised, Jack springs back up as Fanciful went up top here. Double axe handle takes Jack down. But right away, sees the opportunity, makes the tag to Mark, but Fanciful taking him straight down. Around again is MatPat. I think MatPat's 2v1ing Iron Man and Kaiba on the outside. Which is crazy if that's what he's doing right now. Fanciful sent glasses first into the apron. This seems like one heck of a team against them, says Mr. E. It's an interesting team, I'll say that for sure. A bunch of billionaires. Or millionaires at least. As Mark's sending Fanciful away. They're doing... Is Fanciful wrestled? I don't know. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask the guys who don't like him. As Fanciful sent down by Mark. And MatPat, I think, finally got out of there from just assaulting both Kaiba and Iron Man on one side. Double axe handle, but Fanciful out of the way. Step back into the ring. Tried to go after Jack. Jack was not having it in the slightest, and Mark with a back face. Good night. And drops him with the Kingsby heading that lariat. Brings in Seto Kaiba. I have expected Shane McMahon. That is an old name. Yeah, it is a very old name. Screw the rules. They have money, says Polka. Welcome in, Polka. How you doing? And Mark, looking to set up Fanciful, hits him with the iron lungs. Cover on Fanciful. Resiliency burns on the apparent family member of Splendid and Modest, and a tag is made to MatPat. Looking to set up here, a little poetry in motion. Why are a bunch of rich people in here? Because they answered an open challenge, Claire. I have no idea why. And Fanciful making the tag into Kaiba. Matt kind of letting it happen. Kaiba stomping on the face with his, I would assume, probably very expensive boots. As Kaiba looking to get some work because money? Yes. And oh! Sent him into the corner, then Fanciful grabbed him by the throat and then sent him into the rope's throat first. As Kaiba maybe looking to fly here and does with a drop kick. Picture perfect with that one as Jack now tagged in and he's raged up as well, but a chop takes him down into the cover. Ref, that is very much a rope break. Jack kicked out at one though, so it's fine. Goes into the cover again, this time away from the ropes, and MatPat's still in the ring, so he breaks it up. Into the cover again, and now putting his feet on the ropes, and Jack kicks out again. Up on the shoulders though, tucks the legs, dropped him. Right down, MatPat comes in to break it up. That was the finisher from Kaiba. I guess you're saying they bribed their way in. They might have, honestly. They are rich, apparently, so they might have just brought their way in. As Jack setting up Kaiba. We know what comes next when he sets up like that. A little jackhammer. Directly into the cover on Kaiba, and it brings Fanciful in. As Jackaboy starting to go to work here. makes the tag to MatPat. Double team offense. And set up, there's that super kick, this time from Matt. Turns it around, and Kaiba used it earlier, but Jack gonna use it now. Pedigree. Kaiba rolling to the outside. But MatPat flies in with a kick. Sending Kaiba down a little ground and pound, and it busts Seto Kaiba open. Roll through from MatPat. Schoolboy hits that super kick. That plot twist from MatPat and sets up for a little endgame theory on the outside to Seto Kaiba. Looking now to send him back into the ring off that endgame theory. Kaiba is still down, goes into the cover right afterwards, and Kaiba burns resiliency. 2 of the 3 members of the Millionaires have already burned resiliency, but Kaiba trying to sneak one here into the roll-up, but the ref calling rope break this time around. Tony and Kaiba can be good. They can be, but right now, it's not looking too good as Fanciful, I think, hit both MatPat and Kaiba at the same time. Don't know how that's going to feel, but MatPat dropping him, avoiding that drop kick. Kaiba countering and not going to go make the tag, instead going to the outside. Sent back in, but MatPat's there to meet him, dropping the knee down. And the tag is made, and in comes Fanciful. Fanciful back into the matchup, setting up for a little back suplex, but MatPat with the counter. Kaiba having to get back out of the ring, sending him into YouTuber territory, and Fanciful could be in a bit of trouble here as the tag is made to Mark. Setting up, putting him up on the ropes. Mark flying in with an elbow drop from the middle ropes as Marky Moo is in the matchup and did not land that Tope Atomika. Something tells me Mark should stop going for that move because it does not land. But Fanciful puts Mark in the corner. Countered though. He had a finisher. He might have been going for the tag finisher, but Mark countering a big boot to the face. Flair wanting the Millionaires to lose all of their money. Something tells me that's a very personal grudge. Up on the shoulders and a punch right to the face from Mark. And Fanciful could be on the verge of getting stunned here, but he counters the tag attempt, but MatPat made sure that he'd stay in that corner and he'd stay stunned as Mark making the tag into Jack. Double team here. Dropped, big drop kick. Jack grabbing him by the head and Mark with a drop kick to the face, right to the glasses. It's also just little Flair's personality, even though she is, yeah, that is also true. That do be how Flair is, just a all-around heat. Fanciful trying to put Jack in the corner, not letting that happen. Setting up here, Jack running in, knee into the corner. Fanciful trying to set up here, and does actually set up and hits a full Nelson slam. Okay, Fanciful. MatPat coming in to break that one up, and Jack is taking a ton of big moves in this matchup here. And that's the big man, that's the freshest target in here. Iron Man is now in the match. Off the ropes, underneath from Jack, but countered right to the eyes from the billionaire playboy, Mr. Tony Stank. Climbing up top here, trying to fly in, and he stops Jack from making the tag. Has a signature, has a finisher, and lands that drop kick. All of a sudden, I'm picturing Flair down with Flair's glasses and hoodie as Iron Man climbing back up top again, and a frog splash. Give it 5 stars as well into the cover, and Mark's got to break that one up. Try to go after him as well. Jack is in a world of trouble here, especially if Iron Man goes back up top. Sets up for a punch right to the face. Quickly into the cover on Jack. That might be resiliency here. It is. Jack burns resiliency. And the Millionaire's starting to take control. It looked like it was going to be all Septiplier and MatPat. Fanciful why? Fanciful why? What was the need for that? And Jack sending Iron Man into the steps. Shout out to Midman legend Robert Van Daminator with the frog splash, that 5-star frog splash. Look, round and pound to Tony Stark. Run him over. Jack now Jack's gonna have a lot of work to do if he wants to stay in this matchup. They did decide to team up. They can't even work together. I mean, you never know with these guys. They are millionaires after all. As a Septiplier punch is hit on Iron Man from Jack. He sends him away. Count of 8. Iron Man, the only one left of the millionaires with resiliency. Meanwhile, 2 of the YouTubers are very fresh and still have it. Jack now sends Iron Man to the steps again. It feels like they have been winning. It feels like they have been winning for a bit of time. I mean, we're at a count of 14 now. Jack could try to play this smart. If he just stays out there for a while. Hold on a minute. Iron Man's the only member of the Millionaires with resiliency, and Jack just rolled back into the ring. Iron Man's not going to get back up in time, and he just counted him out. But Kaiba rushed in immediately, and a pedigree right to Jack. That was smart thinking from Jack as well, considering Iron Man was the one who did not have resiliency. The only one who had resiliency left. Oh, countered the finisher of Kaiba. Off the ropes again. Underneath. Over top as Jack. No counter. Counter by Kaiba and it stuns him. That is one way to do it. Jack wanted to play this one smart and fanciful. He's tagged back into this matchup. And a double back elbow. As Jack rolls to the outside. And it's now a 2-on-3 situation. Iron Man out of this one because Jack tried to keep him out there. Those two went out there for a while, and Jack said, you know what? If you're going to stay out here, I'll just keep you out here for the count of 20 as Fanciful comes flying in with the elbow drop. Sending Jack back into the ring. He's going to need to make a tag if he wants to stick himself into this matchup because Fanciful still has 2 finishers at the ready. Punches him right in the face and makes the tag to Seto Kaiba, who avoids that elbow drop. And Jack with a kick to the knees. Kick to the knees at Kaiba. And tried to set up for the finisher. Kaiba countered it, but countered again by Jack. And another drop kick right to the knees. Putting him in the corner. Jack got another finisher back. Makes the tag to mark. And they're setting up for it again. This time, hit on Kaiba. Going viral. Into the cover. It brings Fanciful in. He breaks it up. Now Mark, who still has a signature, looking to set up here. Actually just going for a submission, trying to rake the face back on Kaiba. But no, Mark actually letting it go. Mark let it go. And setting up. Oh! Kane's beheading! I'm sorry? I'm sorry, Kaiba? Men took that and stood right back up in a tornado DDT right to Mark. Oh my gosh. He's stood right up from that. Okay, Kaiba, I see you. Knee drop though from Mark, and that busts Fanciful open. What's the mission did Markiplier use? I think it was just a, it's like a, I don't even know. It's like a regular old submission there, and the Iron Lung is hit on Fanciful into the cover. Kaiba in to break it up. I think Fanciful tried to hit a finisher on Mark earlier. Mark reversed that one. Yeah, Kaiba would do that. He would just kind of take a move and stand right back up. Counter by Mark. Maybe trying to liquidate all the assets here. That sounds more millionaire talk. That does not sound like YouTuber talk. Big kick right to the face from Mark, trying to use up all the assets. Is seeming like is what Kaiba's trying to do. Make sure that everybody can come in, break up pins. So they waste big moves so that he can hit the YouTubers with his. Sending Mark to the outside here. Holding on, a drop kick. Sends him to the outside and makes the tag to Fanciful. Fanciful now just waiting and say maybe he's gonna go for a count out on Mark. And just waiting, taking the time to oh, Fanciful. Oh, you made a mistake. Fanciful, you've made a mistake. Oh no, dude. Kicks from Mark, and he's sizing up Fanciful. Big kick to the gut. But Fanciful flying in, shoulder tackle. He's still going. Fanciful's still trying here. Shots, and a big punch to Mark takes him down. But he gets back up, stands back up, sends Fanciful into the YouTuber corner, but Fanciful with the counter. Goes back, and big splash. Right to Mark, quickly into the cover. Is that going to be enough to put Markiplier down? No. When did the ref get it? Don't know when that happened. But Mark kicked out. Sends him back into the corner, has a finisher. Makes the tag to Kaiba. They're setting up for it again. Third time could very well be the charm. Busts Mark open as well. And it does bring Jack. Wait a minute. It does bring Jack in. But he went after Fanciful, and Mark burns resiliency. But there's a world where they can still do this. And Kaiba with the spikes. Samoan spikes from Kaiba to Mark. Hold on a minute now. Cover on Mark. He's gone. Mark's gone. Hold on a minute. They've evened this thing right back up. They can still do this thing somehow. As Kaiba sending Jack into the corner, setting him up here. Buckle bomb in the corner. It is evened right back up because of the tactical mind of Seto Kaiba and the strategery of Fanciful, trying to lock Jack in a submission here. Jack's taken so much punishment, but he gets out of it. Jack surviving. Fanciful still got a finisher. Sends him off the ropes and slams him down. That's the signature. MatPat still can't come in. He channeling some blue eyes, white dragon type crap. As Kaiba's got a signature, Jack is still unable to get into this matchup here, and now he's stunned. Y'all don't think there's a world where they do this, right? Y'all don't think that they could actually still do this. Kaiba taking the time to celebrate, knowing Jack can't do a thing about it. Forearm right to the face, and goes into the cover. Is that gonna be it for Jack? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Kick out at 2 by MatPat. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Powerbomb position. MatPat is on his own against Fanciful and Kaiba. Tag made to ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way they're gonna do this. There ain't no way. And Fanciful now doing the same thing. A buckle bomb into the corner to MatPat. Cranking the neck here, setting up. He's got a finisher and a boot to the face. It is down to MatPat. It seems like there is a way. Because Kaiba's now in. He has a finisher. And he's setting up for those spikes. Spikes right to the throat of MatPat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Into the cover on MatPat. That's resiliency. MatPat's just burned resiliency to Seto Kaiba. Oh my gosh. Super kick to the gut. Off the ropes. Arm drag. No way. An arm drag into the cover on MatPat. Oh, he kicked out. Oh my gosh. Can we keep them? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Tag made to Fanciful. He's got two finishers. There's a leg drop. Sizing up. Fanciful could be looking to end this here. Ain't no way. Up on the shoulders. Drops MatPat down with an emerald explosion into the cover. I thought it was over. I thought it was over, and he kicked out. Up top, Fanciful. Elbow drop, and Matt moved. MatPat moved. But a counter by Fanciful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Up again, but a counter by MatPat, chopping at the knee. It's still 2-on-1. What the frick was that? Oh no, set him up, wait a minute. No, reverse the finisher. He was going for a powerbomb. Was going for a powerbomb and gets caught with the endgame theory. Into the cover. Kaiba has to break it up. Oh, what is happening, man? What is happening? Off the ropes. Up, knee to the gut, and an enziguri. A kick to the side of the head. And now, oh my gosh, he reversed the finisher. Oh my gosh, he reversed the finisher. Sets him up, body slam. Oh my gosh, into the cover. He kicked that again. Yo, this might not be, this might, this is getting crazy. Setting up here. Oh my, oh, I thought that was going to be a pile driver. Instead, that was a Styles clash, basically. Fanciful has a finisher. Raked in the eyes of MatPat. But a counter. Has a signature. Locks in that algorithm theory. Sits down on it. Is Fanciful going to have to tap out? No, he lets go. Why did he let go? Why did you let go, Matt? Why did he let go? Off the ropes, punch to the gut of Fanciful. And then a lariat. A lariat, and now sets up on the shoulders. Game over. Into the cover, and I think this is going to be a 1v1 between MatPat and Seto Kaiba. This has gotten mental. What on earth is this match? MatPat is looking to make the comeback of a century, looking to set him up. I mean, both teams have kind of made comebacks. It is one-on-one between MatPat and Seto Kaiba, but a counter by Kaiba. MatPat has taken so much. Kaiba's taken so much, and I'm sorry, he wasn't busted open before? He wasn't busted open beforehand? Sends him into the corner. Choking MatPat in the corner. Kaiba's got a signature and a finisher. MatPat has a body injury. Kaiba looking to set up. Drop kick. Drop kick hits. Kaiba. Kick to the gut. Looking for the pedigree. And he hits it. Hits the pedigree. Ain't no way. Into the cover. Oh my gosh, they did it. Oh my gosh, they did it. Hey, sometimes it isn't about how good you are in the ring. Sometimes it isn't about how much you can keep fighting. Sometimes it's just all about the money. Because somehow, fanciful Iron Man and Seto Kaiba have picked up the win over Septiplier and MatPat. The Millionaires actually win. Can Shane be their manager? I have no words. I want y'all to know, out of character for a second, I want y'all to know, Fanciful is an 85 overall. Fanciful is an 85 overall, and Seto Kaiba was an 87. Low overalls, Cook. Wow. What was that? What on earth was all of that? I got nothing. I got nothing. Congratulations to these. How? I don't know. I don't know how, but they sure did it. 62% of you on MatPat and Septiplier. 38% on the Millionaires. I'm so lost. So am I. So am I. Congratulations to them. We gotta move on.
It's not over.
We gotta move on. YouTubers do not belong in the ring. Even went for a count out. Okay, man. This is nonsense. What on earth? Any. Oh my gosh, man. I can't even. Not only that I had the idea to do this, but that they went around and actually won. I honestly thought this was gonna be the most dominant performance from the YouTubers, and it turned into an L. Well, how about that? Anyways, coming up next, from fun to genuine concern. It is the DDLC crew. It is the DDLC crew of Sayori and Natsuki going 2-on-2 with the members of Control, Susie, Android 18. Says the man with the literal pun as a name. You know, fair. Ace apparently already trying to find Kaiba because, you know, TCG apparently. But it's 2-on-2. It's Control versus DDLC crew. Ace, keep an eye out for Makima. Which, hey, good. A Control group. Listen, man. I didn't know what else to say. We'll be keeping a lookout for Makima, because if she interferes, as I've said before at the start of the show, and I'll say it again, she gone. She gone. And nothing you can do about it. Well, let's get into this, shall we? Let's Control versus the DDLC crew. 2-on-2. Let's turn up the voltage for it. Coming out first. Oh. I don't know why my 2K audio was muted. But apparently the 2K audio was muted. I don't know why it was. Anyways, here comes Natsuki and Sayori. DDLC. We've seen Natsuki compete in 2-on-2 action already. This is the first time we will be seeing Sayori competing here in the GWE. Can these two shut down Control before they can even get going? But here they come. Here comes Control. It's Susie and it's Android 18. These two were soul siphoned by Makima in separate backstage attacks, just like Dusk was just 2 weeks ago. Android 18 was gone for months. Susie, we thought wasn't even going to be able to compete when she got soul siphoned. Turns out, this power has more craziness than I thought, because she showed up the very same night, or just a couple nights later, and competed. And these two now, I don't even know what to do. I'm just hopeful. Is Susie wearing new pants? No, I think those are the same pants. Might be the same pants. We know she's got that, whatever that red thing is, on her body, but that sure is a thing. Never saw the gold accents before. Yeah, I never saw the. They were there. The beast of the dark world. Susie, no matter control or not, she wants to fight you.
Good tag.
She'll also bite you. Fair enough. I think she probably would do both of those things. The tag's made to Android 18. A double back elbow to Natsuki. Makima taking control of these two, as well as Dusk, in heinous acts. We know that Makima did what she did to Dusk because of the frustrations that she had with not being able to capture the GWE Women's World Championship at full throttle. The other two weren't even out of anything else but just she felt like it. Tag made now to Sayori. We're getting a little taste of Sayori for the first time in the GWE, but gets dropped by a German suplex from Android 18. He's now taking it to both members of the Literature Club. Sayori off the ropes. Oh, big kick. Okay, Sayori, okay. Big kick to the face. But the tag is now made. In comes Susie. That's a good looking Sayori. I just found it. That Dusk thing bothers me. Like, she was so frustrated. Why not take it out on Chun-Li? She was the one who got her out. Yeah, I don't know why either. But what, Susie? What on earth? Oh my gosh! Susie! Susie! You don't need to do all that. Oh my gosh! Count of 4. Sayori pushing Susie away. Little Hurricane Rana into the ground and pound. Sayori low feisty here. Okay. They're not happy about what Dusk did to Monica, attacking her after a match with a kendo stick. Wonder what Ryan feels about this? I don't know. get him in the stream. We'll see. The tag made to Natsuki and a couple punches. Sayori holding Susie in place and another punch right to the dome of the beast of the dark world. And Natsuki now going after the legs, which is a smart tactic from Natsuki. If you can't use those legs, Susie can't hit that kick that she's known for. Can't hit the kick that she is known for. The tag made now into Sayori and a double drop kick. Into the cover now. On Susie. Maybe saw Dusk as an easy target or someone with a lot of potential. You can never know. That could have been it. Or it could have just been some sick and twisted game from the manipulative evil mind of Makima as the tag made now. And now, oh! Little bulldog from the top of Sayori's shoulders. But a knee delivered by Susie. Sending Natsuki into the corner.
Tag.
And the tag made. In comes Android 18 and a drop kick of their own. Chun-Li's a threat. Chun-Li is a threat. It is why Chun-Li is our champion. Chun-Li is the GWE Women's World Champion for a reason. Tag in the cover now. Oh, an Android 18 kick out just before the count of 2. Maybe, just saying if it was me, I'd gun for whoever screwed me out of the title. Which is fair. It's fair. But apparently a different thing. Oh! Gutbuster there from those two, but Android 18 responding with an Insuguri right to the side of Sayori's head. Flying in, crossbody, actually takes Android 18 down. Sayori's starting to put in some work. Starting to put in a little bit of work, but sending Android 18 out of it. Tag made now, in comes Natsuki. PWS man, okay. That is a good reference. Android 18 now back into the ring as Natsuki trying to get another tag perhaps, but Android 18 not gonna let that one happen. Drop kick, flips over with it and stays standing. Sent back into the corner. Android 18, a clear threat. And now under the control of Makima, might be even more of a threat, but the signature reversed by Natsuki. Tried to go for a gut wrench, but Android 18 out of that one. And then, oh! Tiger suplex. Dropping Natsuki down, she's almost stunned. I want you to keep in mind, Natsuki's got a signature, but now is stunned. Tag made into Susie, who also has a signature, almost. Now does. Now has a signature built up. Quickly into the cover. On Natsuki after that drop kick. Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. By no, she raged up. She raged up. But so does Natsuki actually. Natsuki also raging. And a kick down goes Susie. And oh, hey, get her. Get her, Natsuki. Choke her out. Let's go. Come on. Choke her out. Let's go. What we like to see. Oh, yeah. Screw these control guys. Come on. Oh, spine buster. Spine buster delivered to Susie. Susie? What? Sayori now into the matchup and hit the signature. Hit the signature there. And now climbing up top. Oh! Shooting star press from Sayori. Calls that happy thoughts. And Android 18 had to break that one up. A moonsault avoided this time around. It was a battle of tsundere for about a second. But now Sayori in here, taking it to Susie. Gut wrench. Oh! Gut wrench slam. And in comes Natsuki. Into this one. A kick right to the gut of Susie. Has a signature built up. And a splash. Big splash to Susie. Putting both of her knees onto Susie. Kick out of 2 though. Susie doesn't burn resiliency. Climbing up top here. Could be looking to call Susie up. For some high-risk offense, high risk, and all of the reward with that crossbody. And the tag made into Sayori again. What kind of pin was that? I don't know. She put her entire body weight, as in her just her entire body, onto Susie and tried to just stand on her pretty much. Did not work, but it almost did. But Susie back into this fight here. Countered again by Sayori. Now these two going back and forth on counters. Susie trying to get a run and start. But Sayori stopping that one from happening. A couple combos, a couple strikes. And set up. Okay, Sayori Samoan drop. Okay. A little power game as well, but oh no, the tag's not doing it. Still very fresh. Never mind, she ain't fresh no more. That's a finisher from Natsuki. Hit that sweetness kick out of absolutely nowhere. Another counter by Android 18. Put Natsuki into the corner and tags right back out into Susie. Off the ropes and a double shoulder tackle to the very small Literature Club member. Natsuki may be small, but she might be pretty good as well. Hitting that kick to the face of Susie. The counter, sending Natsuki into her own corner. Oh, goodness. Susie with an Alabama slammer. My gosh, Alabama slammer from Susie. Oh my gosh, dude. The counter. Natsuki trying to actually go to work here, trying to use the speed to her advantage with a little head scissors. And makes the tag into Sayori. Who's looking to set up here. Doesn't have anything in the arsenal, so instead tried to make the tag right back in. But Susie wasn't allowing that up on the shoulders though. Sayori, oh, face first in that one. The counter by Susie. Oh, there's that pump kick again. Devastating from Susie. Oh, face right in the knee. But Sayori right back up on the shoulders again, but this time Susie gets the counter, stuns Sayori in a step-up punch. Quickly into the cover. Is that going to be enough? Not even close. Only a count of 1. On Susie, but put in the corner again and sent head first. And Android 18's tagged in. What are they setting up here? Off the ropes here. And oh! A dragon's boot. And a little zigzag combo. Other way around though. Android 18 with that kick. And Susie with a little zigzag maneuver. It brought Natsuki in as well. I'm trying to set Sayori up, but couldn't go for the move in the corner. Off the ropes here. Little arm drag, rolled through into the knee. Right to the face. Cover on Sayori. No resiliency. Sayori did not burn resiliency. Stays alive in that one. Let's see that. We would love to see that from Sayori. Into the oh, we don't love to see this. We don't love to see this though. They're setting up this time, going the other way around with it. Dragon's boot and the zigzag combo, and Natsuki can't come in to break this one up. Sayori has to burn resiliency. Resiliency is burned by Sayori. Senton, signature countered by Sayori. Rolled through, hits a signature over up. Back who won the last match? It was the Millionaires. The Millionaires somehow pulled out a win over Septiplier and MatPat. It was kind of crazy. And shout out to Drew with that combination, that tag team finisher from Susie and Android 18 off the ropes. Sayori with a countered by Susie. Screw the rules, he has money. Yuri backing up. Little Hurricane Rana. Couple punches right to the face. By Sayori and makes the tag into Natsuki, who's still pretty fresh as well. Also, I don't know when Android 18 was running. Maybe he's running off the same. I don't know. Susie. Setting up, Susie, you can't. Susie, you can hit that. Okay. Rolled through into that drop kick, closed the distance and hit that one, and makes the tag into Android 18. The counter, and into the corner, makes the tag once again to Susie, and a punch right to the gut. Turns Natsuki around, planted Wild Fang, that full Nelson bomb, brings Sayori in to break it up. And stomping away on the face of Natsuki. And look at Susie, just proud of herself. Boot though, tried to get the boot to send Natsuki to the outside. Instead, Susie sent to the outside and allowed Natsuki a little bit of respite to make the tag into Sayori. Now both of them on the outside. Susie climbing up top as Sayori's rolled into the ring. And Susie realizing Sayori was in the ring, and she stepped out of the way of the drop kick. Hey, we love to see that. Oh, why ever see that? Cover by Susie. Kicked out, but barely. Kicked out, but barely so. Picked up and tossed by Susie, almost about halfway across the ring. As Android 18 is a little cheap shot, but the tag is made. Tag's made to Natsuki, who has a signature, who has a finisher, and just delivered a forearm to Susie. Could be setting up here. Natsuki, so setting up for true literature, that neck breaker. Brings in Android 18, who just waltzes over and breaks up the ring. No desire to rush in there, just walked in, knew they had enough time, and broke it up, and is tagged right back into the match. Off the ropes now, Android 18 over top, and goes for that arm drag into a knee once again. That dangerous combination from Android 18. Tried to set up, but Natsuki, hit a little eat defeat. Telling Android 18 to eat the cupcakes. And a super kick though, said out, you eat that instead. Climbs up top, and an elbow drop from Android 18, similar to Flair with that elbow drop as Susie's tagged back in. Off the ropes, looking for that senton, and again, counters the senton. A second time that senton has been countered by a member of DDLC. Turned around, Susie tosses Natsuki away. Picked up, sent into the corner, and Android 18 with a cheap shot. And tried to set up her kick into the corner, but Susie not getting the chance because Natsuki took her down. A kick counter. Susie couple forearms, couple kicks, set up. Oh no! Oh! Okay, so everybody just does pile drivers now. Like everybody just does pile drivers now. What on earth, man? Pile driver from Susie to Natsuki. She's a child. It's a child, Susie. What's that? Breaking out of the submission, though. Yeah, sure is an elbow drop. Did hit an elbow drop earlier, and Susie getting caught by the shortest and I think youngest member of the Literature Club in Natsuki, and kick to the leg. Delivered, though, by Susie as regains control. For control. Up on the shoulder. Oh, power bomb. I don't know who you are, Flair, but I bet you're poor. Why? What the Christ? Dang, Francis. What on earth? Set up from Android 18 dropped. You can't just go around calling people poor like that, man. Gosh. Set up. Went for the tag team finisher. Countered it, but got caught. Natsuki gets caught with the barrier breaker as Sayori's got to come in to break that one up. Send to the, was looking to set up, but again, Natsuki was getting up. Hadn't it been technically child on child violence until 18 came in? Actually, yeah, you got a point. You got a point, Chaos. It was child on child offense. Never mind. And oh goodness. Oh my gosh. Dragon Sleeper hanging up Natsuki with that one. The tag made into Susie. And Susie now back into this matchup. Puts Natsuki in the corner. Tags made to Android 18. They're setting up for that tag team finisher again. There it is again. That Claymore into a zigzag combo. And that's got to be resiliency in Natsuki. Resiliency burn on both sides of the DDLC crew. And again, tried to go for that corner move, but Natsuki getting up beforehand. And then lands on her feet. Android 18 tried for a German suplex. Natsuki landed on her feet. And now sets up. Natsuki's, look at her face, she is bleeding, but hits that true literature. Neckbreaker delivered. And decides not to go for the pin, but to make the tag to a fresher Sayori, who now decides to go for the pin. Into the cover. Kicked out at 2, but it brought Susie in. And a Uranagi from Sayori. Right to Android 18. Has a signature, has 2 finishers and plants. Android 18 with like a little pay dirt. Send up elbow. No, avoided this time around by 18. Count the kick though. Sayori still has a little bit of life left in her. And a lot of big moves in the arsenal to try to bring this back for the Dokis. And she's going up top here. Could be looking for those happy thoughts, but Susie pushes Sayori off the top ropes. And Sayori immediately makes the tag into Natsuki. Who goes right into the cover off that double axe handle. Susie still can't come in to break it up. And Android 18 kicks out. Doesn't burn his own. Gosh, thanks. Come on. Come on, girls. You gotta do something. Oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh. Kick in the corner. From Android 18. Got the spin on that one. And the tag made to Susie. that you do not want to see at this point in the match if you are Natsuki or Sayori, or if you're a fan of either one of those two, because Susie's lifted Natsuki up and dropped a monster slam, brings in Sayori, tossed her around like stinking steaming hot garbage. And now could be setting up in the corner. But a kick instead. I thought they were going for the tag finisher, but Susie trying to lay in some more punishment onto Natsuki. Sends her back into the corner though, and this time the tag's made into Android 18, setting up for it one more time, that Claymore into the zigzag. And unless Natsuki's got something great right now, that's gonna be it for the Dokis. Control, picking up the win. Sayori checking on Natsuki after that dangerous move. Wait a minute, oh! You've got to be kidding me, man. You've got to be kidding me, man. Oh, chair shots from these two. Chair shots to both of them. Come on, man. Come on. Chair shots? Really? And Natsuki got injured, too. No. Offense. I just pressed the button. All right. Yeah, chair shot. That yikes indeed. Oh boy, dude. Chair shots to him. This is ridiculous. 50-50 on the votes. There was no need to do that, but they did it anyways. They did it anyways, man. We move on, though. Oh, boy. Tall, strong, the purple one's good, says another. Oh. Non-biased. Move on to the next matchup, which is not actually anything. Still struggled against two high schoolers. Hey, two high schoolers who know what they're doing. You'll love to see that. Hello, fashion statement. Yeah, fashion statement. Love to see that. But coming up next, the bitter rivalry continues here in the GWE. It is Sonic versus Eggman, a tale as old as time. Or as old as, you know, Sega and the Sonic franchise. Eggman and Sonic have had their problems as of late. We saw the Tyrant Syndicate become the brand new tag team champions with Speed Force in the matchup. Eggman pinning Sonic to do it. Then we saw an attack from the Tyrant Syndicate on, I believe it was Luigi and Shadow, that they attacked backstage for literally zero reason whatsoever. I would say zero reason, but, you know, it's those two. This is not uncommon. Bowser and Bison attacking both of them. Sonic wasn't having it, so he challenged Eggman to a one-on-one. Nobody's going to be at ringside for this matchup. No Bowser, no M. Bison, no Shao Kahn, no Shadow, and apparently, I guess, no Mario or nor Luigi either. To this day, don't know what some people see in Makima, like says something when she has to rely on flunkies to do her fighting when she can't win a title. It could it could be just because Maxima's trying to play this smart or something else. Rather, I'm confused and worried for Susie. Okay then. Interesting. Either way, it's Sonic, it's Eggman 1-on-1. Who picks up the victory this time around? As we go ahead and turn up the voltage. I say it's cowardice. Maybe don't say that out loud. I'd rather not have any more problems. And more people getting siphoned. But here comes Sonic. Somebody who knows how to put the speed in Speed Force. All on his own tonight. And here we go. There he's running. Look at him go. And through the purple smoke. Sonic. We're gonna do what he does best. And run through the competition. We saw him do a bunch of that in the best of 7-inch True Style with Shadow. Having, honestly, one of the matches of the year. A match of the year contender. At full throttle, but... Listen, if anybody's gonna be able to beat Eggman, it is Sonic. He knows Eggman inside and out. He knows every trick in the book to beat Eggman. But you never know what Eggman might bring. He might have tools and the plan to beat Sonic again. Remember, he pinned Sonic in the Tag Team Championship matchup that saw the Bro G's, Taka and Mondo, lose their Tag Team titles to the Pirate City. And as the song says, he's got the master plan. That's not what I meant. I meant he knows Sonic. He knows what Sonic is capable of, and he knows how to beat him. Because he's done it before in that Tag Team Championship match. But again, Sonic has beaten Eggman countless times outside of wrestling. Every scheme he's had, Sonic has foiled it. Can he foil the scheme tonight? Or will Eggman keep the momentum for the Tyrant Syndicate going and keep making Sonic's life miserable? Only one way to find out. Here we go. And a kick to the side of the head to Sonic immediately by Eggman. Gosh! Right to the side of the head. That man should not be able to get his leg up that high. With how rotund he might be. Off the ropes, Eggman trying to boil him, trying to run himself into Sonic, but counted out the way, and he can't take him down. Quickly into the roll-up by Eggman, but Sonic reverses the pressure. The kick out by Eggman. Gonna fly in, Sonic kicked him, and he actually took Eggman down with that kick. Yo, Sonic, if you can keep him down, hold on a minute. If you can keep him down, he might be able to get rid of that giant bar quick. Sonic knows what he's got to do, but Eggman takes him down. How many times have these two done this dance? Every time Eggman's failed, he's relied on machinery. He has, but this time he's got no machinery with him tonight, and he's taking it to Sonic on the outside now. Counter. Countered by Sonic, kick to the leg. Trying to grab him, but he still can't. Chopped him, but Eggman's still standing, but he's getting closer to breaking that giant bar that Eggman has. He sends him away. And Eggman gets back into the ring and waits for his old nemesis. And Sonic taking a second, probably to figure out what he's got to do next here. As Eggman went for the clothesline, Sonic tried to stop it, and then he just got pushed away. Knees, no counter. Sonic with a counter, and that giant bar is one hit away from being gone. He is one hit away from having that giant bar gone, and he's got it gone. He has got that giant bar gone. Sonic might be able to have a chance now with that bar gone, and he's almost got a signature built up as well. And sends Eggman to the outside. waiting for Dr. Robotnik to get himself back in the ring. And he rolls in. And Sonic rolls through into a super kick right to the face. Okay, Sonic. Hold on a minute now. Kicks him right in the face. And okay, Sonic. Okay, hold on. Hit him with that cutter. Pop right back up. But he did miss the leg drop, so that's not great. And Eggman was right back in control until Sonic said nah. The classic rivalry always renewed indeed, says Mr. E. Indeed, these two going at it once again as they seem to do all the time. DDT from Sonic. And a standing, twisting, shooting star-like maneuver. Oh my gosh, how can Eggman even keep up? Cover though by Sonic off that rolling senton and kicked out at 1 by Eggman, who rolls to the outside, rolls back in, and so does Sonic. And sends him to the outside with a stunner. Onto the ropes, a long and drawn out dance apparently. And Sonic's now waiting. He's not even stunned, he is just waiting. Rolls back in, but right into the waiting arms of Eggman and puts him in the corner. Can they both have a different hobby? No, this is just what they do. A kick right to the leg from Eggman and stuns Sonic in the corner. Plants him. Alley-oop slam. Right to the blue blur. The fastest creature alive. And Eggman, oh my gosh. Sonic countered that one. And now sets up Eggman here for a little Sonic boom. Straight into the cover. Planted Eggman right in his bald head. Kick out at 2. You're asking a mad scientist to have a different hobby? Yeah, it's not going to work. But Sonic might have this hobby. A little spin dash. But Eggman out of the way. Out of the way of the spin dash. Oh my gosh, back elbow from Eggman. What in the world? How you get that height? Picked him up. Egg carrier. Sonic has no resiliency built up, and kicked out at 2. Didn't need resiliency. But watch all, keep in mind, Eggman is like a hit or 2 away from a signature. Sonic try to roll through. Eggman instead kind of rolling through. Shot to the back of him. Shot to the back of Eggman and a little rolling cutter. Sonic rages up, hits the blue blur. Out of absolutely nowhere. Eggman doesn't have resiliency. Out of nowhere with that blue blur. Sonic might be able to just quickly steal this thing here. No, Eggman kicks out. Eggman kicks out at 2 without burning resiliency. I mean, he didn't have any of this. Counter again. And now Eggman putting Sonic on the ropes. Big boot sends him to the outside. And now waiting for him. Eggman just waiting for Sonic. And just steps to the outside. He said, we're not ending this via count out. And Sonic said, all right, fine by me. A little Dragon Rana. Right to him. The big round egg. Getting dropped with that Dragon Rana. But now in control. Up on the shoulders goes Sonic and a Samoan drop. Up on the shoulders. No. Sonic actually reversing this time around. Little reverse DDT. But a counter again by Eggman. And sending Sonic away once again. Or amnesia. Yeah, true. A kick to the... He needs a therapist. A kick to the shin or amnesia. Jeez. It's a lot of things. A lot of things that are probably all wishful thinking because it's Eggman. Back into the ring at the count of 10. Eggman has a signature built up. Gut wrench. Oh my gosh. Try to go for a little Canadian rat submission there, but Sonic out of that one. Picking Eggman up, and a knee right to the dome of Eggman. Robotnik is in trouble now. Put in the corner. What a counter. Counter by Eggman. Tried to go for the signature. Sonic caught the signature attempt and hits him with another Sonic boom. Busted Eggman open. He busted Eggman open with that one. He doesn't have resiliency built up, but he kicked out at 2. Kicked out at 2 again. Sonic knows he's got to go to the well. This time looking for that spin dash and connects with it this time. Connected with the spin dash this time around. Into the cover on Eggman. Is Sonic going to be able to do this one here? That's resiliency on Eggman. Sonic, leg drop. Sonic could do this here. Hold on a minute. Turns Eggman over. Setting up. Drop kick is moved out of the way by Eggman. And a kick from him to Sonic. And now he's setting him up again. Eggman. Another egg carrier. Right to Sonic. Cover. And now Sonic has to burn resiliency. Resiliency burned on both accounts. Kick caught by Sonic. These two with nothing in the tank right now, trying to just slug it out. Go at it, clothesline by Eggman, drops Sonic down. Picking him up, and a spinning punch. Sonic rolling to the apron as Eggman just looking on. Maybe in delight here as Sonic rolls through, hits the drop kick. Big drop kick by Sonic. Knocked Eggman down, could be it here. Off that drop kick. Oh my gosh, he got him! Oh my gosh, he got him! Knocked that man windy with that drop kick from the springboard. And Eggman has taken an L. Oh my gosh. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day that Eggman would suffer a loss here in the GWE. It's gonna drive him up a wall though. To be fair, it is now one apiece between those two, because Eggman pinned Sonic in the tag team title match, and now Sonic's pinned Eggman here. Both of them have pinned each other one time. But I didn't expect that, and you know what? Hey, good on Eggman. Good on Sonic, not on Eggman. Not great. Sonic got him though. Love to see it. 75% of you on Sonic, 25% of you on Eggman. Eggman is a notorious sore loser, so Eggman. It is Eggman. Bright side, yeah, bright side, he's pinnable. No matter what you could say, Eggman's pinnable. The Tyrant Syndicate is beatable. That's all we can say there. They're beatable. But Sonic gets the win. We move on to our next matchup of the night. It is the Labors of Akihiko Sanada. It is the second one. Modest was successful against Yu Narukami. This time around, he's got somebody else that he's gonna have to deal with. Akihiko saying that this one was very close to him. As we get that one ready to go, Modest. Hope you're ready for this one, man. I hope you're ready for what the oh, you've got it. Okay, actually, to be fair, I don't know who in the world started this one. Because it is Shadow and Mario. This might just be their own little, vengeance for what happened to Shadow and Luigi last week. This could very well be these two getting some revenge on Bowser and M. Bison. And you know what? If that's what they're doing, hey, go get them, boys. Go get them. But right now, Bison is taking it to Mario as Bowser's fighting off at Shadow on the other side. Welcome in to DJ. How you doing, man? Welcome on in. Kick to the gut. Bison up goes Mario. Down goes Mario head first. Should I head over there even though it's justified? Not. You know what, Ace? Nah, let him go. Let him go because Mario and Shadow, this might be something they want to do. They said leave him alone, so they're gonna take it to him now. But Bison with that chair, as the giant bar on Bowser was actually broken. The giant bar was broken. Where's Bison going with that? Oh, Bison now has got the. Oh my gosh! Hit him with the. Oh gosh! With the pine cone, that traffic cone, right to him, and oh gosh, this is not looking good. This is. Oh, he reversed the signature. Hold on a minute. Don't count these guys out just yet. This is one half of Speed Force, and it is a Mario, bro. They're crazy sometimes around. They can kind of be a little crazy sometimes. You saw what that Mario and Luigi did against the Obsidian Order. You saw what Speed Force did against True Style like 7 different times. They're crazy. But Bison still taking it to Mario as Bowser just tosses Shadow away. And Bison, we're gonna drag Mario to who knows where. And dragging him to the equipment box as Bowser with the signature onto Shadow, sorry. And he's sending him in the equipment box. Knee from Mario. We can't see what's going on between Shadow and Bowser. But something's surely happening. I think what happened is Shadow with a signature on Bowser. Hey, you know what? Go get him, boys. Go get him. Do what you gotta do. There's Mario now, waiting for Bison to get back up. The shots from Mario, and this is all just punishment for the Tyrant Syndicate. Dropped them head first onto the ground. And the superstar elbow right to Bison. This is payback right here. This is payback for what y'all did. Set him up. Chaos control from Shadow is countered by Bowser, and he sends Shadow away. And now, oh, Mario right there. Mario right there with the knee. Let's go. Oh, no. There's Bison. Bison's recovered. Yeah, well, indeed. Listen, surprisingly enough, I don't know if this was a Tyrant Syndicate thing. What on earth? Oh, no. Bison with the brass knuckles to Mario and lifts him up, executed, and Mario's knocked out. But Shadow's still going. Shadow's still trying. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, that happened. The brass knuckles from. Let's go, Sonic. Yeah, Sonic picked up the win. Sonic did win over Eggman. It proved they're beatable. It proved the Tyrant Syndicate are in fact beatable, but they're not looking too beatable right now. Bison hit that the brass knuckle shot onto Mario, and now oh, Shadow. Shadow's back. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh. He burns Iron Jaw. Oh. Kendo stick shots from Bison to Shadow. As Bowser, I thought he was grabbing the apple on the ground. No, instead grabs the trash can. But Shadow sends him into the trash can. Trying to use that as a weapon now. Kicks him and sends Bison into the trash can. Okay, Shadow. Use some of that. Use some of that energy. Oh, picks him up. Hold up. Chaos control. Chaos control to Bowser. Oh. But turns around into the Psycho Cutter from M. Bison. Shadow is in danger. Picked up. Lifted up. Dictator's boot avoided. Reverse the Dictator's boot. But now has to contend with Bowser, who just sends him away. And it's still 2-on-1. Despite how good Shadow may be, I don't know if you can handle a 2-on-1 with these guys. Kendo stick breaking over his back, and then a trash can lit. The trash can sent into his back as well. Now trying to use the traffic cone, but Bison just tosses Shadow, and now he's got an injury. Now he's got an injury. Now he's in danger. Turns him over. Like trapping him into the DDT. Picks him up. Grabs the trash can, but Bowser takes him straight down. This might be a message. Shadow and Mario have been trying. They tried to serve up justice to these two. But instead, I think this is just another warning from the Tyrant Syndicate not to mess with them. Unless Shadow can somehow pull something off like crazy. Which he rolls through. He hits that code breaker. And Bowser was too busy playing aura farming there, but gets caught, dropped. Shell shock. Shell shock. Shadow reversed it again. Tried to roll through with that code breaker again, but this time Bison was prepared for it. Using the cone as a weapon and plants some. He's holding out. He is holding out, but he might not be holding out for very long. It's now Bowser. Shadow reversed it again. And a torpedo Moscow? Excuse me, Shadow? Hold up. Wait a minute. He's got 3 finishers. Shadow's got 3 finishers. Hold on a minute now. Sets him up. Trying to get some distance here. Hits that drop kick. Oh, but turned around right to Bison, and he's just been executed. But he's somehow still alive. He might not be alive anymore. Yep, that's the Psycho Cutter. Yep, Shadow's out. Yep, Shadow's out. Oh boy. Shell shock like the tank game? No, not like the tank game. Like the shell on his back. Yeah, Shadow's a menace. Shadow is a menace. But that happened. And there was the downfall for Mario, the brass knuckles. Into executed from Bison. But then it was Shadow who just kept on holding his own the whole time. Hit that code breaker. Hit the drop kick there. Then a torpedo Moscow, but then was caught with executed, picked up, and hit the Psycho Cutter. Shadow is out. Somebody get those 2 to the back. Somebody get him to medical. Bison bleeding's not surprising. Yeah, it is not surprising from him. We move on, though, from that. And I've got to go out of the universe mode. Hopefully, my card stays as is. Might need to heal them, yeah. We might need to heal those guys. That was a mess. Tyrant Syndicate showing that they're still not playing around. But now, with that being said, now we can actually get to what in the world we were trying to do. And that's Modest, one-on-one with the Labor of Akihiko participant. Let's see who it is as we turn up the voltage. Yeah, it was very quick. And here comes Modest. Here comes Modest, who picked up the victory over you, Narukami, last in the first wave of Akihiko Sanada. This time around, we don't know who he's facing, but he's got to win this one and one more to get that matchup with Akihiko. Can he do it? Can he get himself up 2-0 in this matchup? Or will his opponent that Akihiko is deemed very close to him do what is needed to do? Pick up the win. Well, I mean, there is the Persona music that Akihiko uses, so that is fair. Might be Junpei? We've seen Junpei once. Or a couple times. We've seen... Nope. Nope, that's not Junpei. Nope, not at all, actually. He's called in his leader. He's called in his leader of Seas, Makoto Yuki. Or for the people who don't know Persona 3, Obi-Wan. Makoto Yuki, yeah, the P3 protagonist. He's the second labor of Akihiko. Minato, yo, it is him. It's Makoto Yuki. Or whatever in the world he wants to be called. Obi-Wan hold the Kenobi, says Saya. Which, hey, I can't see your messages on the regular YouTube chat, but because of my Streamlabs chat, I can see the messages. Honestly, it's a heck of a test, not Akihiko's point of view. If Modest can defeat the team leader, it's a proving point. Indeed, it is. The team leader being sent to do battle with Modest tonight. Can he pick up the win for Akihiko, or will Modest shut him down? Pointing the guns, pointing the fingers at the audience, saying, this is who you got. This is the guy who wants to take on Akihiko. I'm gonna take him down tonight. Let's see if he can do that. It's Modest. It's Makoto Yuki. One-on-one in the second labor of Akihiko. Here we go. And they start out immediately by locking up. An immediate lockup from these two as Makoto pushing Modest into the corner. And we get a clean break. A clean break. These two won the fight admirably tonight, which is honestly not surprising. And they lock up once again. But now Modest looking to take control. Got that headlock in on Makoto, but he pushes him off the ropes here. Over top, not underneath actually. He kind of just let him walk by him. They lock up once again, now pushing him into the ropes this time. And another clean break. Thinking this is a Persona battle. I've always heard rumors of Makoto being an especially dangerous Persona protagonist. Apparently so. Apparently he has the ability to use multiple personas at once. Which is kind of crazy. Modest. Having to be weary of that. Well, it doesn't have to be weary of the personas, but does have to be weary of what Makoto can do. He hit that moonsault, now trying to go for a submission. It's Yuri Loto. It's Alex. It's Makoto Yuki. Yeah, there you go. It's Makoto Yuki. Well, I think Poker wasn't there. Makoto now setting up Modest for a little German suplex from him sitting down. Dang. And a little tope Atomiko afterwards to the back of Modest by Makoto. Quickly into the cover here. Is that going to be enough? No, who am I kidding? It's Modest. Who am I kidding? Modest is kicking out at one off that. It's nowhere near close to putting Modest down. And he's got a signature built up as well and could be looking to use it, that little measured violence. Quickly into the cover off of it. On to Makoto. Got it too. Resiliency. Makoto though flying in, hits that moonsault. I just walked past an extremely angry Eggman mumbling something about Sonic. Guess I know how that went. Yeah, that is exactly how it went. Hello Joshua, how you doing, man? That happened. I mean, Makoto! What is with the timing of that? I talk about Eggman because Joshua was talking about Eggman, and then you just hit an egg carrier. Why? What was the need to do that, and why did you have to do it at the exact timing? That's crazy. Running power slam from Makoto to Modest on the outside. But yeah, Eggman did not pick up the win over Sonic. He actually takes an L, which means the Titan Syndicate is beatable. It is possible that they can be beaten. However, Mario and Shadow tried to exact some revenge on what happened to them last week, only to be assaulted by Bowser and Bison and taken down again. Not great. Modest now sent into the barricade as Makoto just waiting for him. Waiting for Modest to get back into the ring. Saying, I'm not going to just have this end by countout. I'm going to bring it to you in the ring. There's a spine buster hit by Modest. Quickly into the cover. Off that spine buster. Still, it's good to know it's possible to take down the Syndicate's leader. It is possible. It is possible to take down Eggman. Maybe it's just through Sonic's means, but you never know. As Modest rages up and connects with a quiet riot just like that, and that's resiliency on Makoto. Yeah, you'll just need the Sonic to take him out. Hey, yo. If you guys need to go into a fight against Eggman, if you ever have to fight Eggman, go talk to Sonic. Because clearly, he has the strats. Drop kick from Modest from the top rope. What the heck happened to the lights? What happened to the lights? Makoto from behind there. Feeling like it's the dark hour here with that one. But Modest reversed the finisher. He said, nah, you can't cut the lights out on me. Moonsault attempt missing that drop by a back suplex into the cover. Kick out of one. Modest still going. The Sonic beat Eggman outside of the cell this time. Love to see it. Dropping him with a gut wrench suplex. Does Makoto Yuki do? And Modest is injured. Modest is injured. While it's a bad thing for this match, but it's even worse for next week and for the week after that, because if Modest is injured now, he's going to go into the next matchup, the next labor, injured. And that is not what you want to see from Modest. As Makoto, with that tope Atomiko, puts Modest into the corner, running through forearm. If I'm to retain my title, I'd love to defend against him. Hey, he's one to get back to that Intercontinental Championship. He said losing to Akihiko was just a night off for him. He knows he can beat him this time, but he's got to get through Makoto to do it. And he hits him with a huge one-handed spine buster, and he's burned resiliency on him. If he can even get through Makoto is the real question right now, because he's going up top. Makoto looking for an elbow drop. Delivered to Modest into the cover, and that might just be it. Nope. What am I saying? This is Modest we're talking about here. You saw what he did against you last week. He's still got some fight left in him. Turned around, but up, and reversed. Reversed by Modest. That was the finisher that was reversed as well. Yeah, that's a signature. And another egg carrier. But Modest back up on his feet. Drop kick, but he stayed standing. Modest is still not going down without a fight, but gets caught with a little gut check. But popped up again. Modest popped up again. He's still going, and a power bomb to Makoto and goes to the corner, and y'all know what happens when Modest goes to the corner, charges up that right hand for a little quiet riot. Makoto's now injured. Cover. The never say die attitude on display from both of them, and an elbow drop from Modest on the top. I'm debating calling Makoto's version the Orpheus carrier, given that's his starter persona. Yeah, that is actually better. It's better to say the Orpheus carrier than Reminder of Eggman. Trying to set him up here with Makoto sweeping the leg. Turns him over and goes for a submission. Modest not close enough to the ropes to get a break. But Makoto lets it go. Letting it go. Modest tried to crawl the corner, instead gets up, but the signature's been reversed. Signature reversed, measured violence. By example. Hits that by example. He's called Makoto up, hits him with the quiet riot. Flush on the jaw. Cover by Modest. Labor number 2's down. Wow. That is a man who's got everything to gain. That's the boy right there. 2 for 2. These matches have been absolutely insane from Modest. He is showing why he deserves that fight with Akihiko, and I'll tell you what. He's got one more win to go. If he can get one more win, then he's got the majority, and he will fight Akihiko. He's now defeated 2 wild card persona users. I thought that elbow drop was going to be enough, but Modest with that by example right in. Riot. Put him down for the count of 3, and Modest gets it done. Wow. He's putting on bangers. Modest has been putting on bangers. 56% of you on Modest, 44% of you on Makoto. 1 win away. 1 win away. Somebody match. Can he get it? We'll find out. If he can win next week, he's got it. And we move on. Right. Wow. No, not you. No. Don't need to hear that one. You take this one instead.
Hey, Kit, are you there?
Shush, you lost. Oh yeah. And I'm actually shocked because I went back in universe mode and my card saved. Reject Eggman, engage the kid's will, son. You know what Eggman feels, y'all? He's toxic. Eggman's You know who else is a little bit toxic? Clover made a random appearance last week after a matchup between Erza and March 7th. Erza picked up the win over March, and then Clover just rushed in and attacked both of them. Erza not happy about it. So Erza wants to fight Clover. One-on-one. We'll get that now. It is Clover Field versus Erza Scarlet. Can Erza exact a little bit of revenge for that attack from Clover? Or Clover Field pick up the win? I think it doesn't take a genius to expect what might happen here. Yeah, who knows? I believe we'll find out because it's time we turn up the voltage, shall we? Let's do it. Clover, Erza already in the ring. You know, this is honestly not surprising, but what is surprising is that it is March. It's not Evernight. It's just March. And March don't take a seat. March is just going to take a seat, and we're underway. Maybe March is just watching this one. You know what? I'm fine with that. Yeah, not quite what I expected. Yeah. I guess March maybe just watching this one as Erza now taking it to Clover. Double foot stomp, delivered kick right there, and Erza all over Clover to start up this matchup. But that, they're train blows immediately. Oh my gosh. This sounds like the path of my tournament bracket. I mean, fail. They immediately train blows. Erza said, come on, let's go. Back and forth they go. They're saying, hit me, come on, hit me, and here we go. A little hockey fight to start. Oh my gosh. And Erza got the advantage. Off the ropes. Duck the shot though. Counter again by Erza. And now, what are you doing, Erza? What the crud? A comeback. It's been like a minute. I'm gonna get backstage, given my segment is next. Yeah, your segment is next, Joshua, so get yourself ready for that. Erza now climbing up top. Erza's going crazy. There's the signature right there as well. The Fairy's Judgment straight to Clover, into the cover. Not resiliency, but oh my gosh, Erza's starting out crazy. Oh my gosh. Calling for her to get up here. And now looking to fly out. Well, someone's a little pissed off. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Oh my gosh, that's a Scarlet Storm. Oh my gosh. Erza, chill. That's resiliency on Clover. Holy dude. Yo, Erza, what on earth are you on, girl? Oh my gosh. Accurate fairy tale. Goodness me. This Clover now busted open as well, just trying to take any amount of offense, but Erza's pissed. Erza's just pissed. Clover has to roll the outside to catch her breath. Erza, what was that? Okay, now she's just going a little too crazy. Now she's going a little too crazy. And she's still, oh my gosh, she's still going. Erza, what on earth? March is just watching this thinking, oh, this is what I had to deal with last week. Oh boy. The clothesline from Clover. And now, making the... Why is the music... Is it... March? Oh shit! First off, why is the music playing? Second, March, what the frick was that for? March just ran in and just punched Clover in the back of the head. And that's it. March just caused the DQ! What the? Match got tossed out. March just punched Clover in the back of the head. There's so much damage, it ended at frame 1. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna end your poll. Erza caused so much damage in the match. It skipped the assault. Anyways, 57% of you on Erza, 43% of you on Clover. I'm gonna be so for real. Erza just wins anyways. 1 in the 2K just happened. 2K. No, it's not even 1 in the 2K. Let's get out of here. Let's move on. Let me explain what just happened. Out of character for a second. Let me explain what on earth just happened. So clearly, as you guys saw, the DQ. I was so confused as to why the music started playing. Erza was assaulting Clover. Remember how the brawls work? That you get to a certain amount of damage and the brawl gets called off. Erza did so much damage to Clover that it didn't go into the brawl. There's normally a brawl after that disqualification. There was just no brawl because Erza just dominated Clover the whole match. The one March just punched her in the back once, and that's it. That's it. I was so confused. Like, what the heck is going on here? But that's why. Well then. I guess now we, from that, yeah, I agree, David. Erza Scarlet, scares me. Now we gotta move on because Joshua has got some words to say. He's calling out Kokichi after what happened in his matchup against Ryan last week. Erza probably feels cathartic after doing, a thousand. But Joshua now having to see what Kokichi's got to say for all of that. So let's see what happens. I guess the points to Clover. No, actually, no, the points to Erza. It was a DQ. Oh no, it was a point to Clover. Yeah, that was a point to Clover because Mars attacked up. Sheesh. Okay, well, let's move on. Joshua, I hope you're ready to go. Note to self, don't piss off Erza Scarlet. Yeah, let's see what Joshua's got to say. Let's see what Joshua Bright's got to say, shall we? And here comes Joshua Bright. I know. Joshua Bright. I've got some things to say. You've got a problem with Kokichi and with the entirety of DICE after what happened. In their match, Kokichi distracting Joshua, allowing Ryan to pick up the win. As we've seen, yeah, Joshua usually likes to keep his thoughts professionally. You never know what can happen when he actually decides, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to step in the ring. Now he is not having it. He wants to call out Kokichi. Knowing Kokichi, I'm hopeful he actually decides to show up. But there he is. Joshua. With a microphone in hand. Yep, a bit pissed off after what happened last week. Makes sense. Kokichi wasn't surprising and disrespected the authority of the match. Come out here right now and... Oh. Oh. Well. That is very much not the music of Kokichi. Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. Well, maybe Kokichi, you know what, this is kind of, honestly, yeah, it's not Kokichi. This is not surprising me. Kokichi is not normally one to do something like this, so either he sent Ryan out here himself, or Ryan just decided to come out here himself. Not often you see Joshua pissed. I'm surprised he stays calm till now, says Estelle. And yeah, here we go. The man that, or really the ghost, that used the distractions from Kokichi to pick up the victory over Joshua last week. Ryan. We've seen how dangerous he can be. He entered the Intercontinental Championship Elimination Chamber, the chamber match that was won by the brand new Intercontinental Champion in the opener. He pinned Ryan as well in that chamber match. But regardless of what you want to say about that chamber match, you gotta admit that Ryan is a force to be reckoned with. I'm gonna get some snacks. It's gonna take Ryan. No, actually, it looks like he's just stopped. Nope, there he is. And stepping to Joshua now, wants to send out his new control. Dude. Not saying a word. Ryan not saying anything. Oh! Well, I guess no words being spoken here. He just dropped him. Send him up. Oh, no, not again. Another neon lights. 2 in a row. He just wanted violence. We're attacking people now? We're just walking into the ring and dropping somebody on their head? Yeah, this is very unfitting music. Yeah, what was that? He didn't say a thing. Joshua was trying to get something out of somebody. He just said nothing and then dropped him on his head on the stack of dimes. Ryan literally just dropped him for no reason. Alright, well, you know, I would say we gotta do something about that, but I was about to say we have to do something about that. And I've just gotten a text message from the GM. I've just gotten a text message from the GM. Because somebody saw that. Somebody saw what just happened to Joshua. They're not happy. They're not happy. I'll go into more details after this next match. It is, it's Dusk going one-on-one with Yuri. We saw Android 18 and Susie pick up the win over Sayori and Natsuki. Now, Dusk is in action against Yuri Rhodes. Yuri, for everyone's sake, I am hopeful that you can do something about this. Let's find out if she can as we go ahead and return. Here we go, man. Please don't die. Here comes Yuri Rose. I'll be fine. Believe me, it wouldn't be the first or last time I took a hit like that. Try and get some answers, you get dropped in your head. Yeah, fair enough, Joshua. Actually, it's kind of a funny thing you're here. Because I can actually just say what in the world I got a message from Jim about. Your dad saw it. Your dad saw it. He's not happy. He's not happy with Ryan. In the slightest, which I can't blame. But here comes Yuri Rose. The inaugural GWE World Heavyweight Champion Cassius Bright, not too happy. Well, I mean, not too happy, yeah. Makes sense, yeah. Get him, Cassius? Yeah, get him, Cassius. You know what? Yeah, get him, Cassius. Maybe Ryan made the wrong choice. Maybe he did. But you don't want to piss off the former and the inaugural GWE World Heavyweight Champion, Cassius Bright. Good luck to you. Possibly maybe. But move on from that into this, because Yuri Rhodes, feeling the adrenaline in her soul, is looking to hopefully put a stop to Dusk and this control group, just like Sayori and Natsuki tried to do earlier. This time around, hopefully for the better, but here comes Dusk. The Trons are all the same, and the music is so different. Now we can get a better look at it. Now we can get a better look at Dusk from the last time. There's a chains around the neck. There's whatever that thing is there. The crown that Dusk had, like the little crown of flowers that Dusk had on her head is gone. It's not a sight to see. It's not a sight to see for Dusk. Very methodically walking down to the room. Wait a minute. Now hold on. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but that is very similar to an exact motion of somebody else I know all too well. I don't want to start just throwing out random things, but that looks very familiar. I don't know if that is the tiniest bit of Dusk left in there, or if that is just a way of insult. And either way, whatever it is, I don't like it. Dusk running in with a Hurricane Rana straight away, but Yuri right away with that counter. Starting to ground and pound. Yeah, get her, Yuri, come on, Yuri. You forget about the chain wrestling, forget about any of that type of stuff, just beat her up. Yeah, that's right, slap her in the face, that's right, let's go. It's Dusk now. It's now stomping at the hand of Yuri. Senton avoided by Yuri Rhodes, trying to take it to Dusk. We love to see that. We love to see that from Yuri Rhodes. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's why she is the apprentice of Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, taking it to Dusk straight away. Not letting up on the gas. It's the equivalent of losing half your HP in a fight. Believe me, I know the feeling. Oh yeah, absolutely. Dusk popped right back up. Yuri taking down the Really, man? Really? Really, man? Susie's music just... Oh, no. Oh, no. She's right behind you. No. With the chair. Susie with the chair. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me either, but Susie with the chair. Dusk draping the arm over Yuri off that shot kick. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot more than that, Dusk. This is Yuri Rhodes. Nice try. Nice try with that one. You can't just expect one simple chair shot to put Yuri Rhodes down. Get out of here. Come on, get out of here. Why does it give you all the chair but not my show? I don't know. Either it gives the chair or a finisher. And this time it gave the chair. Can no one in this group win on their own? I don't know if it's winning on their own more. It's just they're just doing things to do things. But even if it was winning on their own, that was a very early interference from Susie and a better no. Ariax could have used that 2 weeks ago. Yeah, seriously. Dusk, though, reversing that pedigree, dropping Yuri. The Tengaku, that bookend. Right from Dusk. Come on, indeed. Come on, Yuri. Goes into the cover. Off that bookend, that Tengaku. Let's kick out at 1. I'll be right back. All right. All right, fair enough. Dusk send up elbow drop right to the heart of Yuri Rhodes. Chop, punches, more punches, slams Yuri down. Now stepping on the hair. Stepping on the hair of Yuri Rhodes. Come on, man. This is just getting out of hand. Cover, kick out of 1. By Yuri. She's still fighting. She's still fighting. Come on, Yuri. Come on, Yuri. Come on, Yuri Rhodes. Off the ropes. Over top. And arm drag. Arm drag from Yuri. Right to Dusk. Setting up now is a drop kick hit. There you go. There you go, Yuri. Come on. Go up to the top. Go crazy. Hit something crazy right down there. Up top, looking for a moonsault, but Dusk was getting back up and still landed the moonsault anyways. Goes to the corner. Does Dusk, but a counter off that kick attempt. Kick to the gut, reverses the finisher. Reverse the finisher of Dusk. Got a couple more shots. Counter though into the insecurity. Countered again, sweep the leg of Yuri Rhodes. Oh! Super kick to the face and Yuri's stunned. Dusk has a signature built up. But Yuri rolling to the outside, playing this smart. Playing this smart. And again, I'm seeing no sign of the flyway elbow. That flying elbow from Dusk up. Oh, yeah, man. Yuri right back up. Here we go. Come on, Yuri. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, Yuri. Oh, nice suplex to the outside from Yuri Rhodes. Okay. I love that. Shots from Dusk. Swinging Yuri around. That clothesline, Dusk with the counter. Up on those shoulders, the Dusk out of it. Into the barricade. It's just steel gates. Just steel gates around the barricade area. As Dusk sending Yuri back into the ring. Has a finisher built up, but Yuri has stood right back up, but gets stunned again. This Dusk being quiet, have you mentioned that? Yes, you probably. Even if you haven't, I'm gonna say you haven't. Kick out at 2 though by Yuri off of that combo from Dusk. Still has a finisher built up. And a counter by Yuri, sets up for it, hits that climactic ending. Cover on Dusk. And that's resiliency. Oh yeah. Here we go. Keep mounting that pressure. Keep mounting that pressure. There we go. You know, build up another one and then hit Dusk with second climactic ending. Call it day. You know what? Call it day off that drop kick. Into the cover. Off that drop kick. Come on now. Or not. Or not. Took that at 2. Off the ropes again. Underneath. Over top. And up. Oh, there we go. Big scoop power slam from Yuri Rose. And calling for Dusk to get back up off the ropes. Here, a little Cody cutter. And Dusk stunned off that move. Sets up for another climactic ending. And into the cover off that one. And that is it for Dusk. You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. Yuri has another finisher. Yeah, another finisher. Yeah, there we go. There we go, Yuri. A third climactic ending. That's what I'm talking about, Yuri. Let's go. Wrap this up. Third climactic ending. That's it. First. Okay, then. Okay, sure. Oh no. Oh, Yuri, no. Oh no. No. Oh, body slam from Dusk. How did you kick out of the third one? Setting up. Sweeping the leg. Dusk can fight. Apparently so. Setting up now. Has a signature. Almost has 2 finishers. Underneath, over top, hits a back elbow. And is still almost built up 2 finishers and lifts Yuri up for that ghost. 3 crossroads doesn't work because your name's still not Cody Rhodes. I mean, fair. The kick out there off that ghost rule. Yuri didn't burn resiliency. But now locking in that submission, an ankle lock applied to Yuri Rhodes, cinching it in. Oh no, Yuri fought out of it. And a forearm to the face. Yuri trying to get some more offense in, climbing up to the top ropes here, looking to fly in. Come on, Yuri Rhodes. Put it down. Put down before you even got to worry about those 2 finishers and a crossbody hit. There we go. Come on. Go up there and do it again. Why not? Going to the outside, looking at that drop kick again. She's hit it a couple times already in this matchup. That's pretty close. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, she's and it though. Yuri, counted, kick, caught. Oh, no. No. Ghost rule again. A second ghost rule cover. That's resiliency on Yuri. Now dragging Yuri away from the ropes. Might be looking for a third one, but Yuri's getting back up. But gets taken down by some. Climbing up top. No, come on now. Up on the top rope. Shooting star. Come on, Yuri. Kick out. Come on, Yuri. Come on, kick out. Dang. Fuck. Dusk picks up the win. I don't know how. I'm sick of people getting these power. Yeah, I'm sick of it too. I'm sick of this. Susie, Android 18, Dusk, all 3 of them. Getting these stupid power-ups. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that. I hate it. Freaking scrape my elbow on the desk. blame Dusk for that. Shooting star delivered.
Here is your winner, Dusk.
Look at the blood. Look at the blood on Dusk's face. Your minions suck. You suck. You'll never win. Preach. There you go. You know what? Normally I don't like chastising it. You know what? Moon, I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying. You got a good point. Heck yeah. I do gotta end this poll though. 71% of you on Dusk, 29% of you on, yeah, the blood's crazy. We gotta do something. Okay. That's not the greatest thing. We gotta move on. We gotta move on from that. Well, we gotta move on from that. It's coming up next. Miyu is getting her just desserts for attacking a ref. I'll be around just in case. Thank you very much, Pete. Appreciate it. I think your name's Prime. From what I've seen. But Miyu's suffering the consequences, y'all. One-on-one is Miyu Iruma up against Bayonetta. Public knowledge how Makima can be killed. It is kind of public knowledge. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's Miyu versus Bay.
Hey, Kit, are you there?
I didn't even do this. I didn't even do it this time around. Anyway, Miyu versus Bayonetta. One-on-one. Miyu suffering the consequences from punching a referee in the face. And now she's suffering it because she's got to go one-on-one with Bayonetta. And I call that toxic. It will. Miyu, Bayonetta, one-on-one. Here we go. Let's turn up that voltage, shall we? Here we go. Here comes Miyu Iruma. Gorgeous girl attacked a referee after getting beat and embarrassed by Stephanie Vaquer. Not my words, that's Stephanie's. Stephanie Vaquer specifically talked to me and said that. Said she embarrassed Miyu last week. Remember, Miyu hit 4 finishers on Stephanie Vaquer. She kicked out of all of them. And then still won the match. She kicked out of 4 finishers and still won the match. And Miyu was so pissed that she punched, I'm pretty sure it was Bobby, right in the face. Which you don't do that. You don't do that to any of the referees here. And she did that. And now she's suffering for it. Well, let that be a lesson to everybody who tries to, punch a referee in the face. Or do some harm to a referee. If you do that, you might have to deal with this. Miyu is going one-on-one with the Umbro Witch player. It's Bayonetta. And look at that. Look at Bobby. He's there and he's ready to call this one. He's not having any bias in this matchup because he is our senior official and he knows what to do. He doesn't need to be biased. Come on. Heck. Bayonetta, somebody who had a shot at the Ryan Shogun champion for the GWE Women's World Championship, was unsuccessful and made Ryan work to retain that title. Did just that, and now, we haven't seen her in a bit, we haven't seen her since that title match loss, now having to deal with Miyu Iruma. Here we go. And immediately, clothesline from Bayonetta. Oh yeah, there we go. Now a little neck crank from Bayonetta right to Miyu. Early doors. And stomping right on the arm with those heels. You gotta think, them heels onto your arm, that's gotta hurt like mad. Keep in mind as well, Bayonetta has that giant bar. Which, I mean, the last time somebody had a giant bar against somebody who didn't, that was Eggman, and Eggman took it out. Let's hope that it doesn't happen this time around, as Miyu in that split-legged drop of sorts, and gets a 1 count on it. Moon, love your insistence, but how are you so calm? Yes, how are you so calm? You are saying all that, and you could very much be a target for no reason. You keep saying all this information, I'm very concerned for my future. So, don't. You don't have... You know what? That somehow might be helpful. Shockingly enough. Into the cover, kick out though by Bayonetta. Get back to this matchup here as Bayonetta trying to take it to Miyu. Headbutt right to the back of Miyu's head and tossed her across the ring. Apparently a thunderstorm. Hey. Thunderstorm. Calls for Miyu to get up. Bayonetta is going to work on the gorgeous girl genius off the ropes and sending Miyu out of the ring like some steaming hot garbage. Calls for Miyu to just going out there to just get to Miyu instead. What kind of thunderstorm does that? I don't know. Look at how bad Miyu is doing to Miyu. What? Huh? What? What does that even mean? And a double axe hand from Bayonetta right to Miyu, quickly into the Clover. Kick out at 1 by Miss Iruma. Yeah, apparently that's a thing. I didn't know that. And an elbow drop right from Bayonetta and just working a slow and methodical pace, taking it to Miyu, making her suffer, making her feel pain in every part of her body right about now, and a running power slam. Off the ropes, went for the neck breaker. Miyu got out of the way of that one. Runs in and did not even connect. Trying to go to the corner with her, and Miyu put in the corner by Bayonetta. And pushed into the corner again, followed up a German suplex, and Bayonetta's going to town. Into the cover on Miyu after that German suplex. Take out 2 again by Miyu. Off the ropes, looking at that neck breaker again. This time though, it lands flush. But Miyu right back up. Big punch. It broke the giant bar, but it also pissed Bayonetta off. Miyu trying to use her speed, dropping Bayonetta with that blockbuster. And sweeping with that arm. Couple kicks from Miyu trying to light Bayonetta up. Big kick to the side of the head from Iruma. And Bayonetta now she might be the one in trouble as Miyu puts the Umbra Witch into the corner, backing it up and runs in. Oh my gosh, you gotta be, this is disgusting. This is disgusting, man. The freaking hip attack from Miyu right to Bayonetta. okay. Oh, okay, that was 0 count. Alrighty then. Wheelbarrow stunner though from Miu. Like a Bayonetta, and that split-legged drop once again. And a knee right to the face. And goes into the corner. Looking to set up here. Tried to go for Chun-Li's move. Tried to go for the move of the champion. But Bayonetta said, no, that's not happening here. Underneath. Over. Pele kick. That Umbra breaker. Pele kick to Miu. 6 out of 2. Miu survives. But just barely. And may not for long. Witch time. Right to Miu. Kick to the front, kick from the back. Miu burns resilience. Going out the ropes once again. Waiting. It kicks Miu down. Miu popping up. Couple kicks, staying out of the counter. And a big slam from Bayonetta. The headbutt is hit hard from Miu, and back in the ring goes Bayonetta. Miu's gonna have to put in a lot of work if she wants to even get the win here. A big X factor might be the start to that. That is a thing. She's kind of in trouble. And a punch right from Bayonetta. Didn't even know what to do. But a counter there as Miu now putting the boots to Bayonetta. Took her down there. Putting the... Oh, wait a minute. The music of Stephanie Vaqueros just hit, and you saw how quickly Miu was concerned for herself, and Bayonetta using that to her advantage. Big power slam. It calls for Miu to stand back up. Kick to the no. Countered the finisher. Countered the attempt. And I think it was Scarborough Fair. Did she kick that at 0? Well, all right. Kicked out at 0 there. Miu kick to the gut. And the butterfly bomb. La Primera's music hit. And Miu was scared for her life. I'm sorry. That wasn't even like a delayed. That was just a straight up one off of the butterfly bar. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yo, Bayonetta's not playing around anymore. Has that signature built up again, and now those kicks right to the side of the head, the bullet arts. Right to Miu, and actually just saying, you know what, dust this off, stand here, I'm gonna take the count out because you've had enough punishment done to you. Bayonetta now just waiting for the count to hit 10, but Miu gets back in the ring, and it does not matter. It does not matter that she tried to go for Scarborough Fair, but Miu actually reversed it. Miu actually reversed Scarborough Fair. Picked up again, could be looking for not the butterfly bomb, tried to look for the gorgeous girl genius, and instead it was countered by Bayonetta, tossed around. And this might be the beginning, the end for Miu this time around. Kick to the gut. Scarborough Fair. Dropped on her head. The fans are chanting for one more time, but Bayonetta said that's enough for me. Cover. Gets it done. Miu gets put down by Bayonetta. in a absolutely one-sided affair. You see, there's the butterfly bomb that was hit, and then she kicked out of it at 1. She kicked out of the butterfly bomb at 1. And she'd been damaged as well. It wasn't like she was very fresh in the match. No, she got damaged and still kicked out at 1. Bayonetta's a different beast. If I'm Chun-Li, maybe I'm watching because she might be coming back to try to get that title again. She might say, you know what? Maybe the Ryan Shogun. Maybe I couldn't beat her, but maybe I can beat you. Did Vaquer take her up that match? Oh, that was, you saw how terrified Miu was following Vaquer's music hitting. She picked up that win. Wow. Vaquer carried out a mid-match distraction from the stage. Well, not even from the stage, the music was playing. To throw Miu off her game, taking whatever underhand moves she can to get ahead in the robbery. We're moving on to the next matchup. And this one is gonna be good. It is a battle of titans. It is the Tribal Chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns versus the champion of the Mortal Kombat realm, Liu Kang. What about Gildarts? You are right. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Gildarts. Right, the Gildarts thing. Right. We should probably should be done. Make sure the ring is cleared. Oh, that looked good then. Ring crew, let me know when y'all are ready to go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, Gildarts. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you both of you for reminding me. Yeah, Gildarts. Before we can get to Roman Reigns versus Liu Kang, we do have Gildarts and his explanation. Because he's giving an explanation no matter what. So, I'm getting the all clear that we're ready to go. So, let's hear what Gildarts has to say. We're hopeful this time he will actually say it. And here comes Loxus, because he wants to find out just like everyone else. Loxus, the man who was attacked by Gildarts. Stay hydrated. Loxus attacked by Gildarts after their Elimination Chamber qualifier for the Intercontinental Championship. Gildarts turning his back on Loxus and has been refusing to answer. For the past, month, I want to say, Gildarts has not answered for, a month. Maybe 3 weeks. But tonight, there's no getting out of it. He's giving an answer no matter what, or he's gonna be suspended, because we deserve to know. Why is mine the one crap? I see lots of times. I don't know, Ezra. I don't know why yours has that. It really just wants you to talk about people taking their shirts off. It really just wants you to talk about people taking their shirts off. I don't know why it wants you to do that, but it sure is. And Loxus. He's waiting. Going to get a microphone My infamous line is coming to haunt me? Yes. FWW loves fan service? Yes. Well, let's get out here. Let's get Gildarts out here. Let's get him explaining himself. Huh? Excuse me? No. What the? What? Hand the opportunity. He's explaining out here while he's beating up Erza? Why? Done every chance in the book. Here I am with nothing. You've been world champion elsewhere. What is... He's lost it. He's lost it. Why is he... Why Erza? What is going on? My opportunities were stolen by you and by everyone else in this company. What on earth is he doing? What on earth is he doing now? Roxas is beside himself. No, not into the glass. I've grown sick of you, sick of who you are. It's all the put me in your shadow. What the crud, man? What else? Where? I don't know. Oh my gosh, the kendo stick. Erza's just the start of what I'll do to you. An unnecessary casualty you create. Yo, he's gone off the deep end. I was robbed of my glory by entering that chamber and you're to blame. No, you cannot blame that on Loxus. Yeah, Erza demolished. Not in the equipment box. Erza demolished Clover a little bit ago. And now she's getting beaten up by Gildarts. What is going on? No, Gildarts, no. No, Gildarts, no. No, not through the table. Yo, somebody get back there and stop this. What? He's gone insane. I understand the frustrations. I understand all of that. But why does he have to do this to Erza of all people through the table again? Your selfishness will be your end. Yeah, go. Ace, go. There's no way you could have known Gildarts to snap. Yeah, no. Opening, that's not your fault. No! Right down the table points. Loxus is going. He's gone. He's running. Okay, you're gonna get some help. Oh my gosh. What? Y'all. As someone who's seen all of Fairy Tail, this is funny because of how wildly out of character this is. It's very out of character. Which is why I'm going with it. What on earth, man? I see that, David. I see that. Son of a gun. Yo, he's gone off the deep end. Is it because it should be reversed? Because it should be reversed. What is going on? Why? What was the need for that? I mean, he explained himself, so somehow he got out of not being suspended. But also, why? Yo, that's not okay. If it was early series Loxus, then yes. Okay. Hopefully Ace and Loxus have both gotten back there and made sure that Erza's taken a medical. I mean, Erza's like, maybe Erza doesn't need medical, I'm gonna be for real. It's Erza's Scarlet. But also, yeah, what the heck. I extremely doubt Fairy Tail's gonna let what Gildarts did go. No, not. I don't think so either. But right now, we gotta move on from that. We gotta move on to the match I was gonna do earlier, but you know, now we're gonna do it. Roman Reigns, one-on-one, Liu Kang. Y'all ready this time around? Because this time, yeah, she's taking all at once. Yep, yes. This time we're good to go, so let's turn up the voltage this time around, shall we? And Roman. Wait, what? Okay, can we not have something good happen one time today, people? Can we not have something good happen once? What on earth, Seth? I know this is normal, this happens a ton with these two, but why now? Security out there to deal with them, thank goodness. And Liu Kang going after him. Let him do this? No, but listen, there's been so many things that have happened today. We had the stuff with the control. We had stuff with frickin' Ryan dropping Joshua on his head for no reason. We just had the thing with Loxus. I don't even know what else to think. We should have expected it, yes, because it's Roman Reigns. But, sheesh, man. What is this? What has been this show? This show has been so out of left field. He's got his working pants. He got his working pants on, and now Liu Kang's taking it to him. Sope Atomiko right to Reigns, and the champion of the Mortal Kombat realm, with the attack from Rollins, is now not taking it to the OTC. It's the least of problems. It's just 10 plus years of toxic yaoi. Yes, it is that. But you stack on all of the problems and then add that and my ever-loving goodness. And we still have probably another problem in the main event because we have the frickin' Heroes Academy against the Obsidian Order. It's problems on top of problems, y'all. That should have been the title of this frickin' stream. Problems on top of problems. Got Bulbasaur getting Gildarts out of the building. Meanlox is getting Erza the medical. Hey, thank you. Be careful because I have a feeling Gildarts in this state might just kick the Bulbasaur. He attacked Erza. He could do literally anything at this point. And I would not be shocked at this moment. But a Shining Wizard from Liu Kang delivered to Roman Reigns. And right now it's been all Liu Kang. Against Reigns, but you don't count out the OTC. He was trash talking Liu Kang before the matchup a couple days ago, saying that this is the champion of the Mortal Kombat realm. I'm the one around here. I'm the tribal chief. He will acknowledge me. But right now, he's not looking like he's doing any form of acknowledging. Right now, it just seems like Liu Kang's taking it to make sure the tribal chief stays down as Roman has raged up, but Liu Kang also has a finisher built up and hits him with it. The Draconic Wrath right to Reigns. He had no vitality and Roman did not burn resiliency. Again, it's Roman Reigns, so I shouldn't be surprised, but my goodness me, 450 avoided. The 450 avoided by Roman. Superman punch. Directly into the pin on Liu Kang. Kick out at 2. And now has 2 finishes. Just like that, Roman Reigns has got the momentum back on his side because this is what the OTC does. Stack them, smash them, pin them, and win. Because now he's going in the corner, lining up for a close proximity spear. And into the cover on Liu Kang. Is that going to be enough to burn resiliency? It is. It is resiliency on Liu Kang. Point blank spear. Cut him in half. And Liu Kang still doing what he needs to do, but I think kicked to the side of the face. And now kicking Reigns once again. Well, more strikes from the champion himself. Not the champion of the GWE, but a Mortal Kombat champion. Setting up here. Oh! Twisting kick. Spinning tornado kick from Liu Kang. Quickly into the cover off that. And Roman kicked out at 1. I'm sorry? Did his ex piss him off? Maybe he did. Maybe Seth pissed him off that much that Roman just said, nah, I'm gonna kill this guy. Up on the shoulders. No, countered by Reigns and a chop block to the knee. And calls for him to get up. Is he thinking about another point-blank spear? No, sends him off the ropes and then hits a spear. Cover on Liu Kang. Oh. Kick out at 2. A kick out at 2 by Liu Kang. He is not over this yet. It is not over just yet. Reigns' elbow drop right to Liu Kang, right to the heart. Send him off the ropes again. He's got a signature built up. Tried the Superman punch. Got caught and dropped by Liu Kang with the dragon. Bang. Actually, no, that was Free the Flame. That full Nelson slam sets him up. Kick to the side of the head for the fatal flame. A ripcord. Spanish fly. Into the cover. Roman didn't have resiliency to kick out. Roman didn't have resiliency. And then he kicked out. Oh my gosh. Roman is fueled on anger and hatred and rage. For once, yeah, he's the OTC for a reason. This man is nuts. This is what we expected from these two competitors. We didn't expect that. Liu Kang, he's right there. What the? Let's send him up. On the ropes. Couple knee shots to Reigns. Backing up. And a big boot sends Reigns to the outside and stuns him. Yeah, Liu Kang, what was that? What was that, man?
Yes, that's right.
Come on. Do better. And drops him. And you think as well, Roman's kicking out of all of this stuff despite the attack from Seth Rollins at the start. He was damaged early on. And then Seth attacked him, and Liu Kang took advantage early. And Roman was still kicking out, and now he's brought this thing back. Like mad. Missing the forearm to apparently a downed Roman. Tried to forearm him from the ground. Or on the ground. That was like an H-bomb type maneuver. But Roman still not done. Clotheslines in the corner. This is classic Roman Reigns. Clothesline out of it as well. But Liu Kang back up on his feet and an Enziguri. What on earth? Enziguri caught him on the side of the head. Calling for him to get up. Goes up top. Liu Kang. Double axe handle to the back of Reigns. Has that finisher. Has it ready to go. Goes to the corner. Sets up. Hits him with the elbow. Looking to run around with it. That fiery pack. Delivered to Roman. Jumps in. Goes for the pin. And that's gotta be resiliency from Roman Reigns. It is. Reigns burns resiliency this time around. After about 3 finishes. Headbutt from Liu Kang right to Reigns. Goes to the outside again, looking to fly here. Up and a kick right to the face of Reigns, or almost a chest even actually. More of a kick to the chest and stomping away on his back. And goes back up top. Liu Kang looking to fly. Knee drop. But Roman right back up on his feet. Tries to roll him up. Tries to roll up Liu Kang. But Liu Kang reversed the pressure, rolls Reigns back up the other way, and stole it. Liu Kang steals the win, and there's Rollins again. Roman tried to end it with that roll-up, but got caught by Liu Kang, turned around, and rolled up, but now Seth's back out here. The Roman roll-up of doom. Yeah, where's John when you need him? These two are slugging it out on the ramp. The boys are fine. Security's out there to stop them. We got even a police officer out there. We got a police officer, and they're breaking free. They're breaking free, and they're still going at it. Oh, the reverse roll-up of doom. Not the Roman roll-up of doom. Wow. Yeah, this is not surprising, though. 62% of you on Roman Reigns, 38% of you on Liu Kang. Roman Reigns almost brought that one back after the attack there, but Liu Kang picking up the win after reversing the roll-up, getting it done, and, well, I have a feeling that this 10-plus year-long rivalry of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins is still gonna keep on going even here in the GWE. We move on to the main event. That was all his stuff to roll up Roman. Yeah, that was right, darling. Anyways, wow, we've been going for a while. It's time to go into the main event. Dusk is having a great night. Oh my gosh. It's time for the main event. It is one third of these two factions going at it. It is Lelouch representing the Obsidian Order going one-on-one with Shoto Todoroki representing the Heroes Academy. Oh. Oh. Oopsie. Oops. Well, actually, it's Lelouch going one-on-one with Todoroki. Hey, you gotta start somewhere with these typos, man. Oh. Lelouch one-on-one with Todoroki. Alright, well, time for the main event. It's Lelouch one-on-one with Shoto Todoroki. Let's turn up the voltage for the main event of the evening. Oh my gosh, Todoroki. Todoroki's crazy. And here comes the Obsidian Order. I'm like 90% sure there are people who say Shoto's Todoroki. Fair. If Makima has hers, does Lelouch have his abilities? I hope not. Well, it doesn't surprise me that one of these. I'm surprised that it's him. And not Nuts. But Splendid out here with Todoroki. It feels like something Bakugo would say. Yes, it would. Not alone tonight. Todoroki hopefully has some backup of his own. Because, remember, Bakugo got taken out by Lelouch and Guts last week. I don't know if he's in the building. So unless Todoroki's got somebody else help at ringside with him, is this Lelouch's first one-on-one match? It is. It is Lelouch's first one-on-one match here in GWE, and he's got Splendid with him. This time around. Guts is probably attacking someone? I hope not. I hope he isn't. Can somebody check to see if he is? Because I hope he isn't. And here comes Lelouch. Well, there's Lelouch, actually. He's right there. And here comes Todoroki. Oh, he's got help. Yeah, he does have help. Not Deku, actually, because Deku is right there. Todoroki knew he didn't have Bakugo with him tonight because Bakugo's probably resting somewhere after the attack of the Obsidian Order, so he brought out Deku. It's Johnny Young Bosch featuring Lelouch Code Geass. At least it's the more competent one, says Ace. Deku out here to support Todoroki in this matchup here. It's Todoroki one-on-one with Lelouch v. Britannia. In the main event of the evening, here we go. Hello, Deku indeed. He's making his appearance, y'all. We haven't seen him since he fought Jay Warland. And then stepped into the Rumble. Actually, no, he stepped in the Rumble and then fought Jay Warland for the title. Also, somehow we got a clean break. I'm shocked. But that's not as clean. Lelouch raking the face of Todoroki against the ropes. A couple counters from Todoroki into a suplex. Delivered there and stomping onto Lelouch. Punches right to the face as well. And listen, if Lelouch does have his powers, he can't use them in a match. So that's at least something. These two locking up once again. Grabbing him by the waist, little waist lock, but Todoroki out of it. And Splendid. Splendid, I see you. You are not slick. Toss that kendo stick into the ring. Yeah, Bobby, go deal with that. Go deal with that kendo stick. Yeah, put it right back out there. It's David, accompanied by Justin Brandon, featuring Todoroki, Hero Academia, and Deku. Thank you. Lelouch now with a little wrist lock to the back of Todoroki. I need them both kicked out. Why Deku? He hasn't even done anything. And they lock up again. Todoroki getting the advantage again. Another waist lock on Lelouch. But he gets out of it this time around and locking in a headlock of his own. Lelouch trying to slow down the pace even more onto Todoroki, trying to tire him out so he can hit his quick offense and put Todoroki down, and a knee to the back from Lelouch, but Todoroki flies in. Okay, well that's not a reason for him to be kicked out. That's just you being salty. As you normally are. It happened. Yeah, it happened. It did happen. And, oh, Splendid! Gosh! Splendid! Man, every time with this guy, and Lelouch just waiting for Todoroki to get back in the ring as Bobby fixing the turnbuckle pad. Going after the arm of Todoroki and trying to break it. And a kick to the gut afterwards. Off the ropes. Counter though. And Todoroki and a double clothesline. Double down. Double down spot. And Deku screaming at Splendid. And they still right in the ring. Yeah. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get them out of here. You can't be in the ring. Sorry, Deku, but you gotta go too. You guys can't be in the ring. Come on. Get these guys out of here for that. You can't be just going into the ring like that. I understand that you got a problem with the Obsidian Order for, attacking Bakugo, but you can't be disrupting a match like that, y'all. But they are out of there. Thank good. At least we have a little bit of order restored for this matchup as Todoroki hits that neck breaker. That glacier breaker, but Lelouch right back up off the ropes. Went for the clothesline. The finisher attempt caught. Crossbody stunned. Stunned Lelouch. He missed it. He stunned. It stunned him. He missed it. Double axe handle from Todoroki. HOE Lunala is likely getting some thoughts later. Oh, knee to the face from Lelouch. The hour at hand. Todoroki kicking out though. HOE Lunala is likely getting some thoughts later is all I'm saying. Fair enough. Lelouch almost has a signature built up. And Todoroki is taking some punishment right now. Tried to jab him in the throat, but counters it in a little pump handle toss. Pump handle toss from Lelouch. And steps to the outside as Todoroki gets back up. And now a break in the face against the ropes again, and it busted Todoroki open. Off the ropes, over top. Kick caught by Lelouch, and a standing kind of head scissors-like maneuver. Calls for him to get up. Todoroki's in trouble now. Kick to the gut, setting up for the royal decree. Cover by Lelouch on Todoroki. No resiliency. No resiliency burned from Todoroki. And picks him up again on the shoulder. Oh no. On the shoulders, drops him down. And looking for the Gios lock. That Rings of Saturn applied, but he gets out of it. Let it go. Let go of that one quickly. Climbing up top here is Lelouch for a big splash right afterwards. And this time it might be resiliency from Todoroki. No, it's not. No, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, Lunala is trained by Finn. Shot to the throat by Lelouch. Trying to send him off the ropes. Countered off the ropes. Drop kick. Right to the face. Calls for him to get back up again. Punches, chops, combinations. He stuns him as well. And just a little thrust to the throat, on the shoulders, body slam into the cover. Todoroki is getting whooped after that one, and that's resiliency. And that's resiliency on Todoroki. Oh gosh. And Lelouch has a finisher at the ready. Dropping the knee onto the arm. Todoroki is in a world of trouble now. Called up, backs up for the hour at hand. That knee right to the face again, into the cover. No, Todoroki kicked out. Okay, hold on a minute. Todoroki might be able to start cooking here. Todoroki might be able to start cooking here. But a counter by Todoroki. Tried to roll him up. Tried to roll up Lelouch here into the cover. Tried to hook it tight, but no. Kick out at one by Lelouch. He's still got so much left. But Todoroki could be setting him up. We could be seeing that prominence burn. But Lelouch is taking so much time to get back up. Looking to set up for it. No, reversed the prominence burn and turned it into the coronation, that royal decree. Goes to the middle ropes, elbow drop right afterwards, and calls for him to get up. Grabs him and looking for that Gios lock again. Trying to set up for it. Pull it back, and he lets it go again. Lets go of that Gios lock again. Maybe thinking he's just out so he can put him away. High flying Lelouch v. Britannia with the drop kick. And that might be it for Todoroki. Into the cover. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Todoroki. Yeah, that move is broken. I have to change that. I'm sorry. Todoroki, hold on a minute now. He's still going. Hold up. Okay, Todoroki, kick to the gut. Hold on a minute. Sets him up for that Arctic clash. Throws a diamond into the sky. Todoroki still has a chance somehow. Calls for Lelouch to get up. He's still stunned. Turns him around. Prominence burn. The prominence burned to Lelouch. Resiliency's burned. He burned resiliency on Lelouch, but he got pushed away. Sets up, there's that splash, and goes into the cover afterwards. I think Todoroki might just be out of this time around. And he is. Todoroki fought with everything he could. What a sight to return to. Yeah, that happened. Lelouch picks up the victory over Todoroki. Wow. Sorry, it's gone so long, took a bit longer than I thought. No worries. That is the main event though, so that is the end of the show. Even by himself, Lelouch is still extremely crafty tactician. Once again, you heroes stand no chance for his squad. Lelouch picking up the victory. Hit him here with that hour at hand. I thought that was going to be it. I thought that was going to be it for Todoroki, but he somehow managed to kick out. Tried to hit that prominence burn, but got caught into the royal decree. And then instead of going for that hour at hand again, or the absolute obedience, went for the Gios lock, let it go, hit a top rope move, but Todoroki somehow still managed to kick out. Todoroki fought, really chaos, gets the victory over Lelouch. Hit that prominence burn right here. Got the 2 count, got resiliency, but after that splash, that was it. That was it. Lelouch ended it with that. 57% of you on Lelouch, 43% on Todoroki. It's quite the fierce matchup. I guess the hero could not keep up. Wait a minute! What? The order always stands tall. Son of a gun! Son of a gun, Splendid! You are... That's why those two... Okay. This makes a ton of sense now. Deku and Splendid going back at it backstage. Okay, let me... Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Hurricane Rana from Splendid. Yo, the show's not over. Are we surprised? No, we're not surprised, but the show's not over. Picks him up. Wait, there's a car right there. Splendid. Oh! Head first through the car window. Does this man have no lows that he won't stoop to? Likely Splendid and Lelouch discussed this before they came out to the ring. Clearly they did. Clearly Splendid, with the distractions earlier, tried to rile up Deku to get himself kicked out so he could then just do this later on. Real glass. Splendid is... Oh my gosh, man. You got a baseball bat now. Oh! Gosh, baseball bat to the gut. Baseball bat to the gut from Splendid. Yeah, where is Guts? Yeah, he did casually leave in the trash can. But yeah, where's Guts? Where is Guts? He's nowhere. Which concerns me, considering the Obsidian Order are always together. Same question can be asked about Bakugo. Well, Bakugo probably makes more sense considering he was attacked last week by the Obsidian Order. So he is probably resting at home from that attack, because they did a number on him. But Guts is the one that confuses me more. Where's he? Either way, it kind of concerns me, and Splendid is just tossing Deku around. Tossing him across the boxes. We keep all of our extra little props and things in those crates. Yeah, from what I've heard, Bakugo's stubborn. He is stubborn and persistent. I don't know. Clearly not in the, I guess not in the building tonight. Considering if he was, he probably would have stopped us by now. And now Splendid's got a chair right to the dome of Deku, and it's busted him open. Busts Deku open with that chair. Tried to go for that back elbow, tried to go for the accelerant. Deku avoided out of the way, backs up, but it gets caught with an arm drag. Deku's still fighting. Deku gonna fight back against Splendid, as one would do. Brainbuster delivered onto the concrete. I've got theories as to where they both are if they aren't inside. If they aren't there, I don't know. You never know where they might be. It's Splendid with the counter of that attempt at a dragon suplex. Pushed him away. But Deku, send him up.
I never understood it
Should I
was
play
a
that for a second?
symptom of loss.
Dropping him.
If you thought I did the same
The Bakugo statement is an understatement. It is. It really is an understatement. It's Bakugo for you. This is too fun.
but now I always seem to freeze.
Splendid's just taking it to Deku. My gosh. Thanks, 2K. Thanks, 2K, for designing the play. Splendid now taking it to Deku on the outside, on the backstage area. Has that chair again, out of the way, forearm to the face. Has that chair again. Deku clutching at his knee, and Splendid said, hey, you're clutching at your knee? I'm going right after that knee. And knocks him straight out. Oh, I didn't even need to mute him. That was it. Evidence doesn't say so. The whole thing screams something straight out of Lelouch's playbook. It does. But that's the show. Splendid just attacking Deku, attacking his legs too. Let's go over the show though. Because now we gotta talk about it. We have been freezer-brained. We have in fact freezer-brained. Started out the Septiplier and MatPat open challenge answered by the Millionaires, apparently Fanciful, Iron Man, and Seto Kaiba. They won somehow. Iron Man got counted out early, and then they brought it back. It came down to a one-on-one with Kaiba and MatPat, and Seto Kaiba picked up the victory for the Millionaires. Then 2-on-2. It was Control versus the Literature Club. Android 18 and Susie versus Sayori and Natsuki. They picked up the victory, did Control, and then attacked them afterwards with chairs. Splendid Family technically won every match. Yeah, they did. They did technically win every single match. They attacked these two afterwards with chairs, and they did that. Sonic and Eggman went at it one-on-one, and Sonic actually managed to beat Eggman. He can be beaten. He can be beaten now. And that's something I never thought I'd see. Congratulations to Sonic, well done. We have an advantage now. I would say that, except then Mario and Shadow tried to get a little bit of revenge for the attack on Shadow himself and on Luigi last week from these two. Did not turn out that well in their favor. Because Bison and Bowser beat him. Clover and, well, Let's... This one. It says Clover gets the win. Because that was because March 7th attacked Clover after Erza put the beating of a lifetime on Clover. Like, did not give Clover a chance. Decimated her. And then March punched Clover in the back of the head, and that was it. Like, didn't even need to do anything else. Just punched Clover in the back of the head, and that was it. Then this. Dusk kicked out of 3 climactic endings for Yuri. 3. And picked up the win over Yuri. Bayonetta beats Miyu one-on-one. After decimating Miyu to start, Miyu kind of brought it back, hit a butterfly bomb that Bayonetta then kicked out at 1 of, and then Stephanie Vaquer's music hit. And Miyu was terrified, and that caused her downfall as Bayonetta would connect with the Scarborough Fair to win the match. And now we've been told we're going down, indeed. Then, if we didn't have anything more, also Joshua in there called out Kokichi, and then Kokichi didn't show up. Ryan didn't say anything, and dropped Joshua on his head twice. But I know Cassius Bright has got something to say about that. Then after this, we were gonna get an answer from Gildarts as to why he did the things he did to Loxus, and we got an answer, and then he just decided to go off the deep end and attack Erza backstage while giving his answer, saying that Loxus has taken every opportunity away from him. He's been world champion elsewhere. He's been given the spotlight everywhere, while Gildarts has had no chances. And now he said he's taking them by attacking the ones that Loxus cares about most. Well, I know there's going to be some repercussions to that, hopefully. Roman Reigns and Liu Kang were set to go one-on-one, and then the 10-plus year Toxic Gowie showed up, and Seth Rollins attacked Roman before the match. Roman, though, brought it back against Liu Kang, but it was an attempt at a roll-up that got reversed by Liu Kang that beat Roman Reigns. And afterwards, well, Seth showed right back up, and they brawled out of the arena. And in the main event of the evening, it was Lelouch versus Todoroki. Lelouch picked up the victory
What the rock is cooking.
over Todoroki. And then afterwards, we saw, well, in the middle of the match, we saw Splendid and Deku go at it in the middle of the ring, which saw both of them get ejected, which seemed to be a part of the plan, as Lelouch would pick up the win over Todoroki, and then Splendid would attack Deku backstage to end the show. Let's take a look at the news real quick. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that happened. Yup, that happened. That happened too. Shadow's injured. Oh no. Oh no, that's actually horrible. That also happened. They attacked him with a chair. Jack's injured. Penta's cleared. Good for Penta. He's cleared. Taka is also cleared. And Sonic's also cleared. And somehow didn't get injured against Eggman. Hey, love to see that. Congratulations there. What would next show have cooked up? As always, I'm going to check the mentions closed. Okay, no spoilers. They do this one again. They'd run this match back. Sayori and Natsuki versus Susie and Android 18 again. We'd see Splendid's death. That's it. That's all. Splendid dies the match. Everyone but 06 dies the match. 06 versus Joshua versus XSP versus Ilya Dragunov. 1, banger. 2, oh gosh, everyone's dead. 06 is gonna hit a freaking tsunami with all three of them stacked up on top and crush their ribs. Like, all of their ribs. This would be a fun triple threat. Akihiko versus Modest versus DJ. That's fun. Yeah, this is expected. Loxus and Gildarts. Again, I'm sure there's gonna be something for Loxus this time around. Esdeath versus Marin. Sure. The former tag team champions, or one of the former tag team champions, the inaugural tag team champions, against the current women's tag team champions. Yuri and Yuffie, pretty lethal against the Twin Dragons. Okay, I'd like to see that. Stephanie Vaquer versus the Raiden Shogun. And in the main event, March. March, stop. She's not the champion. March, she's not the champion, March. What are you doing? What is she? March, she's not the... Okay. You know what? News. MatPat's also played. Hey, let's see that. March, quit it. Yeah, seriously. Power rankings. Take a look at those. Bowser number 1. Oh boy. Lelouch 2. Clover at 3. Todoroki 4. Chun-Li at 5. Eggman 6. I can't even believe it. I can't believe it. Fanciful is in the top 10. Why is Fanciful so high? I don't know, but he's number 7. Sonic, Android 18, Modest, Stephanie Vaquer, Ryan, Esdeath, Liu Kang, Mario, Dusk, Bayonetta, Roman Reigns, Opening, Jacob as your top 20. Is on my Okay. The game wants Fanciful because let me check something real quick. Before we go out of character, what did that do to Fanciful's overall? It moved him up by 1. All it did was move him up by 1 overall. Out of character time. Dang. So many things happened today. We indeed. Sheesh, man. What a show. Yeah, I don't know how you won that, Dusk, but hey, good on ya. Good on ya. You kicked out of 3 freaking climactic endings. I don't know how you did that. This show was not. I was not expecting. Dude, splendid. I wasn't expecting Fanciful. I thought they were about to get jobbed out. I thought Fanciful and Kaiba and Iron Man were about to get jobbed out, especially when Iron Man got counted out. I don't know how they brought that thing back, but they did, and I'm kind of proud of them for it. Either way, we've been going for about 3 hours and 40 minutes. That's going to do it for me. Stay tuned to next week. We got a lot of things to deal with. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm getting myself out of here. I'll see you all next edition of Monday Night Gold. Bye-bye.